Hello everyone, welcome to Go Score, and we are the fastest growing edtech in GCC, and our main aim is to provide the quality education for all. I'm Christina from the Department of Chemistry and
Rahul Raj from the Department of Physics.
And your Paul Thomas sir from the Department of Biology. So today we are here to discuss about
the CBSE Science question paper
For the year 2025. So today we'll be discussing the question paper which contains a code, like question paper code is 31 bar 1 bar 1. So you know one thing?
Yes,
so
sir.
this question paper, like this is the question paper in which like Kuwait student have wrote the exam.
Okay.
Maybe someone is watching from India, like they got another series actually.
we are sorry for you guys.
Yeah. Actually CBSE contain so many series in India,
Yes,
right?
yes,
So
yes.
different region get different.
but they will also get the questions, you know.
Exactly. And the most cool and the important part is that this paper was super easy. And talking about the part of chemistry, the most of the questions we discussed in the online as well as the offline marathon sessions.
Actually, she is discussing about
Yeah, chemistry. What about physics, sir?
Yeah, physics actually also we have conducted, like, in the last couple of weeks we have conducted marathon revisions in online and in the offline class as well with our regular students. So all the portions we have covered. And when I am seeing the question paper, like where students are calling immediately after the exam, like they are super excited actually.
Yes.
So all the portion that we have discussed come in the exam, like it is not possible for us to predict the question.
That's
right?
we can
But
understand.
like the portion we can discuss, the important portion that we can give. So from that portion, the questions are there. Like from all the portion, actually there is no question from a topic which we have not discussed in the class.
Okay.
Yes,
Students
exactly.
are
That's
very
Okay.
happy.
Yes.
You know, dear buds, they already discussed about the chemistry as well as the physics. Then what about biology? Sir and ma'am, the biology paper, it's not biology paper, even though it is a science, you know. The biology part was so super and cool because what are the questions which I discussed during the marathon session, offline as well as online, everything came in our examination itself.
Actually, we are the
Yes.
teachers especially are very happy, right?
Okay.
And it's not only us, the students are super excited and they are giving us calls about the feedbacks, and they are also so happy with the question paper.
Okay. Because that's a power of Go Score, sir and ma'am.
Yes, and I think without wasting time, let's get into the discussion part as every students are waiting for it.
Sir, she was mentioning about like without wasting time. That means she wants to conduct that session first, you know.
Yeah.
Without
Yes,
us.
of course,
Yeah.
since chemistry plays a pretty important role in the paper, let's
How
start
can
with the
you
yeah.
how can you
chemistry
say that?
first.
Actually, all the subject contain equal importance.
Yes,
but
you need
when
to
we are
understand.
talking about the marks, biology is a subject like
Yes.
But still we'll start with the chemistry first. Okay,
Okay.
there's no excuse
maybe
in
the
that.
alphabetical, but biology comes to first.
Yeah, biology comes first.
Still chemistry goes first.
Okay.
Anyway, as per her,
If
but
she,
let's
yeah,
start.
if she wants to start with chemistry, you know, let it be, sir.
Okay,
we
so
can.
After that, we can continue. So first chemistry, then physics.
Physics,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
After that, the king of biology will come. Okay.
Okay. So we'll come. We'll
Yeah,
come.
we can say bye bye.
bye.
Okay, bye bye.
Alright, we'll meet you guys soon. And are you guys super excited for the discussion session? I can still see so many comments over there. I think everyone is super excited and eagerly waiting for the question answer discussion session, right? Okay, so everyone is super excited and I'm really happy to see the comment box right over there. And since we already know all the answers, just brief about all the question and the MCQs. Coming into the MCQ part first, it was super easy. Okay, it was super easy. Now let's get into the first question that we have in the section A. And as you can see, I think the board is pretty visible to everyone. Can you read out the question? Can you? Yes. Electrolysis of water is a decomposition reaction, as we already know. And the mass ratio of hydrogen raised to oxygen of the hydrogen liberated at electrodes during electrolysis of water, it's just about the mass ratio. Okay, it's about the mass ratio, and we know that the mass of two hydrogen atom is 2 and the oxygen is 16, so it will be 2:16, or we can cut short that into a simpler version, that is 1:8. Okay, I hope everyone wrote this answer in your exam paper. Congratulations, you got 1 mark for that. Okay, now getting into the second question that we have. The products formed when the aluminum and the magnesium are burned in the presence of the air respectively are. Can I get the answer in the comment box? Can I get the answer in the comment box? Okay, everyone is like, fast ma'am, fast. Okay, here we go. We already know that when aluminum burn in the presence of the oxygen, we will get the aluminum oxide. The formula goes like this, Al2O3. And coming into the magnesium when react with oxygen, we will get the magnesium oxide, which is nothing but MgO. So which will be giving you the correct answer as option B, Al2O3 and magnesium oxide. Okay, now let's get into the third question that we have. Okay, let me zoom out this for you guys. Okay, zoom. Okay, so here we go. The following table shows the pH value for solution A, B, C, D and on the pH scale. Okay, this is the super cool question that I have seen in the paper. Okay, as I really love the pH and the acidic part of this. And here we go with the pH scale. We already know that 7 indicates the neutral, and anything below, any number below 7 indicates the acidic character, and above 7 indicates the basic character. So 7 will be what? 7 will be the neutral one. So let's go with alphabetical order itself. A, it's 5, so it's understood that it's a weak acid. Now coming into the B, it's neutral, and C is right over here, it's 13, which indicates that it is a strong base, and coming into the D right over here, it's 3, and we already know that that might be a strong acid. So coming into A, it's a weak acid, neutral, strong base and the strong acid, which will be the option D, correct? I hope everyone got this answer. Now I'm just moving into the fourth question that we have. Consider the following reactions. Dilute hydrochloric acid reacts with the sodium hydroxide. Okay, acid and the base reacts together so that we will get the salt and the water. I'm not wasting time by writing the equations, not at all required, so I'm just telling you the answers directly. Okay, now coming into the magnesium oxide react with the dilute hydrochloric acid. We already know that the metal oxides are basic in nature. Okay, now coming into the carbon dioxide, which is a non-metallic oxide, which is acidic in nature. Again, it gives the neutralization reaction itself, and the product formed will be nothing but the salt and the water. Here we go, that's your option A. Now coming into the fifth question, I hope everyone is giving the answers in the comment box, right? Okay. Alright, super cool. Now coming into the fifth question, reaction between two elements A and B forms a compound C. Okay, electron loses, A loses the electrons, B gains the electron. Okay, what kind of compound might be that? If someone is losing the electron, one is getting the electron, the transfer of electrons. So what might be the compound? Definitely it's not the covalent compound, it is your ionic compound. And I hope you still remember the properties of the ionic compounds. And here we go, it has the high melting point. That is exactly a correct statement. And the question is like, we have to find the incorrect statement. Okay, now it is highly soluble in the water. That's again a correct statement itself. It has the weak electrostatic force of attraction between its oppositively charged species. Do you think they have a weak electrostatic force of attraction? No, it have a strong electrostatic force of attraction between the ions. That is your incorrect statement. Okay, so option C is your right answer. Okay, so far is everything good? Is everything good so far? Can I get the comments in the comment box? Okay, yes, Abel, very good. Okay, Sarah, alright. Okay, now coming into the next question. That we have. Okay. This question number 6, here we go. I hope you are able to read the question. The metals obtained from their molten chlorides by the process of electrolytic reductions. Here you have to keep everything in mind that only the high reactive elements are hydrolyzed, they're reduced as a molten chlorides. Okay, so molten chlorides is nothing but we'll be always doing for the highly reactive elements, or in the case of the moderately reactive elements, just the reduction is enough. But coming into the highly reactive elements, we have to do the electrolytic reduction by the molten chlorides. Okay, so always definitely it's a high reactive element, and you might be pretty confused whether it's the sodium or the calcium. even the option B or D. But always remember that coming into the iron, no, we can't do the electrolytic reduction. We'll just do the usual reduction. We don't have to do the electrolytic reduction. So definitely option B will be the right answer. It's the calcium and the magnesium. Okay, that will be giving you the right answer over there. Okay, now coming into its calcium and the magnesium for sure. Okay, now coming into the 7th question. The formation, we have discussed this part a millionth time in the class itself and also in the YouTube revision sessions. Remember, do you remember this part? And the students might be super excited to see this kind of questions, okay, as we are. Now coming into this question, the formation of magnesium oxide is correctly shown. Definitely, magnesium have 2 electrons in the outermost shell, that is shown by the dots, and oxygen have 6 valence electron, which is shown by the cross, and 2 electrons will be donated by the magnesium, and the 2 electrons will be accepted by the oxygen, and it will be Mg2 plus and O2 minus. Definitely, the correct answer is A. Okay, let me take the pen. Okay, so definitely, what is wrong with this? Hold on. Is something wrong? Okay, so definitely it will be the option A itself. A itself. Okay. Coming into the D, not our chemistry. Okay, so let's move ahead with other parts. From here the biology starts, so I don't want to discuss about the biology part. I will stick on with the chemistry itself. Okay, so these are all some biology and the physics part. No, I will not reach into that. Okay, now coming into the assertion reason part that we have. Okay, so here we go with the assertion and the reason. Assertion, I hope everyone knows to solve the assertion and the reason type of questions. And coming into the decomposition reactions are generally endothermic reactions. We already know that the decomposition reactions usually takes place by absorbing the energy, let it be the thermal decomposition or electrolytic decomposition or just photolytic decomposition. Everything is just absorbing the heat energy, right? Absorbing the heat energy. So definitely assertion is the correct answer. Now it's a correct statement. Now coming into the reason, decomposition of organic matter into compost is an exothermic process. Definitely that's again a true statement itself. So from this itself we can understand that both assertion and reason are true, but reason is not the correct explanation for the assertion, which will be in the option B. Okay, I hope everyone got this answer. And our main aim is that we have to get full marks from the chemistry part. Okay, now here we go with the next one. And the rest of the assertion and reason for the biology and the physics. Now coming into the section B. Okay, coming into section B, it's 21st question. The student performs the following experiment in her school laboratory. In the beaker, it's not the beaker, it's our conical flask. Okay, here we go. We have the dilute sulfuric acid and the zinc granules. What happens if the zinc granules treated with the sulfuric acid? I have discussed the same question in our live, as well as Danya ma'am took this class in the revision session as well as Juhi ma'am as well. Okay, we discussed the same question in the classes. I hope everyone might be like thinking about this question in the exam hall. It was super cool and the easy one. Coming into the explanation part, you have to list 2 observations. Okay, you have to give out 2 observations to justify this is a chemical change. Okay, so chemical change, you might be knowing what are the changes occur during the chemical reactions, right? It's the liberation of the gas, it's the liberation of the heat energy, right? I hope you remember all those things. And to be specific, talking about the zinc and the sulfuric acid, when we take the zinc and treat it with the sulfuric acid that you have, H2SO4, what's the thing that we are going to get? We are going to get the zinc sulfate and the hydrogen gas. Zinc sulfate along with the hydrogen gas. Okay, so hydrogen gas will be liberated, which will be giving you small bubbles in the conical flask. Okay, so liberation of the bubbles will be indicating that a gas is evolved over there, which proves that it's a chemical change. Again, this particular reaction is an exothermic reaction. If you touch the beaker or the conical flask, you can feel that heat energy. Okay, you can feel that hot glass over there indicates that heat energy is released. Again, a particular thing for the chemical change itself. You can list those two observation here. Okay, now coming into budding in hydra will be discussed by Paul sir. Okay, I'm not touching that again. Now coming into section D, this 24, 25, 26, they comes from the physics and the biology part. Now looking into the 27th question. Displacement reactions also play a key role in extracting metals in the middle of the reactivity series. Justify this statement with the two examples. Okay. Now, as we already know that the middle of the reactivity series, like the zinc, okay, they are extracted by zinc, manganese, iron. They are all extracted by just simple reduction with the carbon, right? But apart from the carbon, we can also use the displacement reactions for the reduction. Okay, for example, if we just use the highly reactive elements like the sodium, potassium or aluminium, we can actually get the metals back. And the example, the purest example that you can give for that is the thermite reaction, where the iron oxide to be specific, iron oxide reacts with aluminium. Let me write down that equation for you guys. It is Fe2O3, it's Fe2O3 plus aluminium. We will get Al2O3 and along with, since I don't have much space left over there, I'm just writing it below itself, okay? And along with iron, which will be in the liquid state due to the large amount of heat energy will be evolved, okay? And as we already know, this is a highly exothermic reaction. And always remember to balance the chemical equation, you have 2 Fe right over there and the 2 Al. That's one example that you can give. Or else you can also give the example of the manganese dioxide, MnO2. Okay, manganese dioxide reacting with the aluminium to give you Al2O3 along with manganese. So let's balance it 2 and 3 right over here, and 4 aluminium and 3 manganese. Okay, that's again a balanced chemical equation that you can give. These are the 2 examples that you have to mention in the case of the displacement reaction in the middle of the reactivity series. Okay, now coming into the B part, why can metals high up in the reactivity series not be obtained by the reduction of their oxides by carbon? A most repeated question that we are talking about, and they ask every time as well. Okay, now coming into this question, it's already understood that the highly reactive elements have more affinity or attraction towards oxygen than the carbon. So we can't actually remove this oxygen with the help of the carbon, because they love oxygen more than the carbon, so they are not going to let this oxygen go with the carbon. Okay, so that is not a good possible way. So always remember, the metals with the highly reactive metals will be always obtained by the electrolytic reduction, not with the carbon itself. Okay, so that's the explanation that you have to give right over there, and the A part carries the 2 mark and the B carries 1 mark. If you write this much, definitely you're gonna get 3 marks from this. Okay, is this clear? Is this clear? Now shall we get into the 28th question? 28th question, here we go. With the help of an activity, explain the conditions under which iron article get rusted. A direct question where you can find the same diagram in your NCERT textbook or the reader. Okay, so the activity goes like this. We are going to take 3 test tubes. And name it as A, B, C. Okay, consider these are the 3 test tubes that we have. And in the first one, I'm going to take some water and the iron nails right over there. I'm really good at drawing, you know. So, okay. So, consider those are my iron nails, and the water, you have the water. And I'm going to close this test tube. Okay, I'm going to close this test tube by a cork. Okay, so that will be giving you the test tube A. And coming into the test tube B, what I'm going to do is nothing but take water. Okay, take water into this. Definitely have the iron nails. Okay, I have the iron nails, but at the top of this water, I have a layer of oil. Okay, I have placed a layer of the oil around, like above the water. Definitely oil floats above the water, as we already know, and just cork it. Okay, then the next test tube, I'm gonna do nothing but I'm just taking the anhydrous. I'm going to take the anhydrous calcium chloride, which is nothing but your drying reagent. Anhydrous calcium chloride is your drying reagent that I'm going to keep in this test tube, and again put some iron nails, cork it. Okay. What do you think? What do you think in test tube A, B or C? Which among these three the iron nail will get corroded? What do you think? A, B, C? Okay, can I get some comments in the chat box? Okay. Ma'am, if we did not draw the diagram, how much mark we get? Well, you didn't draw the diagram. Actually, that was a 2-mark question. Okay. No guys, no, it's actually a 3-mark question. It's actually a 3-mark question. If you don't draw the diagram, you will actually get only 1 or 1.5 mark. The diagram goes, that's the activity, right? So activity is the most important part where you have to draw the diagram able. Okay, it's totally fine. Don't think about that now. It's fine. Okay, you'll just lose 1.5 or 2 marks. Okay. And now coming into the activity, as we already know, the test tube A. The test tube A will, the iron nails in the test tube A will get corroded, and the most necessary conditions for the iron to get corroded is the moisture content and the air. Okay, air must be there, that's your oxygen, and then you should have the moisture content inside that. So option like the test tube A, the iron nails in the test tube A will get corroded, but coming into the B and the C, we have the oil droplets around them which will cut the contact of this moisture content with the air. Since there is a lack of air present over there, the iron nails in the B will not get corroded. And in the coming next one is the anhydrous calcium chloride, which is a dehydrating agent, so there is no moisture content. Again, the possibility of getting corroded is really least. Okay, so you have to explain this much to get the entire 3 marks of it. Okay, I hope you understand the seriousness of drawing the diagrams in the case of the physics and chemistry as well as biology. Okay, now coming into the B part. Name 2 metals which react violently with the cold water. Okay, it's violent as our poles say. Okay, as violent as our poles say, you know. Okay, so that's nothing but the sodium and the potassium. 2 metals you can mention. Okay, poles will come right now by hearing this, I know, but still. Okay, so the metals which don't react violently are nothing but your potassium and the sodium. Those 2 metals violently react with the cold water. Okay. Now coming into list any 3 observations which a student notes when these metals are dropped in a beaker containing water. Okay. Have you ever just experienced this? Okay. No. It's totally cool. Okay. It's actually fine, but don't drop an entire big huge amount of sodium. It will blast. Okay, don't do that. You can just take a small amount of the sodium and drop it in the water, and as you can see, the sodium will float over the surface of the water with a fizzy sound. Okay, as well as due to the liberation of the hydrogen gas, it catches fire, and also it liberates a large amount of energy or the heat energy as it's exothermic reaction. Okay, so these are the 3 observations that you're going to give when the sodium or the potassium dropped in the water. Along with you can give the chemical equation, okay, where the sodium is reacting with the water to give you NaOH and the hydrogen gas. Okay, if you want, it's nothing wrong with giving a chemical equation with the answer. Okay, now coming into that, write a test to identify the gas evolved, if any, during the reaction of the metal with the water. Definitely we know that when we place a metal in the water, definitely we are going to get the salt and the hydrogen gas, right? Hydrogen gas will be evolved over there, and this hydrogen gas can be detected if we pass a burning matchstick towards the mouth of the test tube where the reaction taking place. If the hydrogen gas burns with a pop sound. Okay, I don't really know to make the pop sound. Okay, if you get the pop sound, we can really understand that it's a hydrogen gas. Okay, hydrogen gas can be detected by the pop sound. Okay, it burns with a pop sound. Okay, now nice laugh, Paul said. I was having different paper. Okay, it's totally fine, and we'll be having the same question in the set 2 and the set. It's a bit different. It's a bit different, of course, but some of the questions are repeated again. Okay, now coming into the next part, 29th, and no chromosome, no chromosome. Okay, now coming into the section D, here we go with the section D, that is your long answer type question, the 5-mark question. Okay, draw 2 isomeric structure of butene. I still remember the last day, the few hours before exam, one student came to Danya ma'am and asking about how can I draw the isomer of such a compound, and she explained it, and I'm pretty happy to see the same question in the paper about the isomeric structure. Okay, and when I was looking into that, I remember that incident. Okay, just the night before the exam, he came to Danya ma'am and I was like, ma'am, how can I draw the isomeric structure? And she explained it, and he might be like happy to looking into the answer of this. Okay, now draw 2 isomeric structure of the butene. The first thing that we are going to draw is the structure, draw the structure of the butene first. Okay, so butene will be having, as we already know, it's but, and the formula is already given, carbon with the the compound with the 4 carbon atoms. Here we go, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, now it's butene, definitely a double bond will be there. So I'm going to just place the double bond in the first carbon atom itself. Okay, double bond in the first carbon atom, and then you can fill it with the hydrogen. Okay, I'm not doing it, just you can fill the hydrogens out. Okay, and this is the first isomeric form, and coming into the second isomeric form, I can place this double bond in the middle of the 2 carbon atoms right over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm placing the double bond on the second carbon atom. Okay, that will be giving you the second isomeric form of this butene. So these are the 2 isomeric forms of the butene. Okay, now coming into the second part, name the following compounds. Name the following compound. Naming is the real important part. Now coming into the first one, we know there are 3 carbon atoms, and chlorine has a functional group, so chlorine comes first. Okay, so it's chloropropane. It's chloropropane. Okay, it's chloropropane, meth, eth, prop. Now coming into this, we understand that between 2 carbon atoms there is a C double bond O. It's understood that the functional group is ketone. Okay, the functional group is ketone, and since we have 4 carbon atom right over there, it's gonna be, the name is gonna be but. Okay, meth, eth, prop and the but. So but. Okay, and on the second carbon atom, when we start numbering from here, and we already know the functional groups get the least number. Okay, on the second carbon atom we have the keto group, so but 2. If it is the ketone, name should be ending up with a O-N-A, so it's gonna be but 2 on. Okay, now I'm gonna just move into the third part of the question. Write the chemical equation for the following reaction. Mention one essential condition of each for the reactions to take place. Okay, now coming into the ethanol undergo complete oxidation. We already know ethanol on the complete oxidation, we will get ethanoic acid. We'll get the ethanoic acid. Do you want me to write down the equation for you guys? Is that really necessary, since our Rahul sir is already waiting right over here to take over the class and just to talk about the reactions. Okay, so definitely ethanol undergo complete oxidation, you will get the ethanoic acid, and the condition that you require is nothing but the acidic K2Cr2O7 or the alkaline KMNO4 should be there. Now propene undergo hydrogenation. Propene undergo hydrogenation, we know that propene will be having a double bond propene. I'll just write down, okay, propene. So meth, eth, prop with a double bond over there. So it is CH3, CH and the CH2. When we add the hydrogen, what's going to happen is nothing but we will get the CH2 and the CH3. CH2 and the CH3. That's hydrogenation. And the necessary condition is nothing but you should have a catalyst right over there, such as nickel, palladium or the platinum. Now coming into the third one, ethanoic acid reacts with ethanol. As we already told you, most important part, ethanoic acid and the ethanol esterification reaction in the presence of the concentrated H2SO4 in the presence of an acid catalyst. Okay, esterification reaction, that was an esterification reaction, guys. Okay, now let's get into the B part. It was a kind of tricky part. It's not that tricky, but still. Okay, now a carbon compound X is a good solvent. On reaction with the sodium, X forms two products Y and Z. Okay, now Z is used to convert vegetable oil into vegetable ghee. Definitely your X is gonna be ethanol. Okay, X is gonna be ethanol. When this ethanol treated with the sodium, what you're gonna get? You're gonna get the sodium ethoxide, that is Y. You're gonna get the sodium. How can I make this into S? Okay, sodium ethoxide along with your Z, that is nothing but your hydrogen gas. Okay, that's nothing but your hydrogen gas. Okay, so that will be your answer, and this hydrogen gas is the one which will be used to convert vegetable oil into vegetable ghee. Okay, so that was a cool question that you have in the 5 mark. Now coming into the next question. Write chemical equation to show what happens when ethanol burns in oxygen or AA. Okay, ethanol reacts with oxygen. Okay, in the limited supply of oxygen, definitely we will get the carbon dioxide and the water. It's just a matter of balancing the equations. Okay, definitely we are going to get the carbon dioxide and the water. Now, is heated at 443 Kelvin the excess concentrated H2SO4. Definitely you know this concentrated H2SO4 act as a dehydrating agent which will be used to remove the water molecule. Okay, from this ethanol the water molecule will be removed. We will get the corresponding alkanes. We will get the corresponding alkanes. Since it is ethanol, we will get ethane. Okay. Coming into the third one, reacts with the acidified potassium dichromate. Just a repeated question again. Okay, something we have discussed in the other question as well, right? So when the ethanol reacts in the acidified potassium dichromate, what do we get? It will be undergoing a complete oxidation to give you ethanoic acid. Now coming into the next one, ovary. No. It's biology. Okay, no biology. Now these are all biology. Now coming into the physics. No. Okay, here we go with our last part. Here we go with the last part, which is a case-based question which carry 4 marks. I'm not gonna read the case again. Okay, just a simple one. Now write the balanced chemical equation to show the product formed during the electrolysis of brine. How do you draw the equation for the electrolysis of brine? Let me draw write the equation first. So brine is nothing but your NaCl. Okay, NaCl, and the water is something you called as the brine. Okay, brine, and what do we get as the product? Definitely we are gonna get NaOH, hydrogen along with the chlorine. Okay, just balance the chemical equation as the real important part, where you are gonna take 2 NaOH and the 2 NaCl and H2O. Okay, so that's correct. 2 H2O. Okay, so balanced chemical equation is the real important part that you are never gonna miss. Okay, now show the product formed during the electrolysis of brine. We already done. List 2 use of any one product obtained during the electrolysis of brine. The product that we get by the electrolysis of brine are nothing but the NaOH, hydrogen and the chlorine gas. And you have to mention any 2 use of any of these 3 products. Coming into the NaOH, we can use in the soap and the detergent industries. Now coming into the hydrogen, can be used as the fuel or in the manufacturing of the ammonia. Now coming into the chlorine, it is used as a disinfectant of water as the cleaning purpose, and also we use that in the paper industry. Okay, now coming into the C part. A mild, non-corrosive basic salt A used for faster cooking and strongly heated to produce a compound B. A repeated question that I was continuously discussing in all the revision session in the YouTube live. So I hope you have seen such questions. Okay, it's super easy. That's your baking soda. Okay, so when you heat the baking soda, the formula for the baking soda is nothing but your NaHCO3. NaHCO3 is a formula that you can give for the baking soda when we heat it. What's the product that we are going to get? We are going to get Na2CO3. NO2CO3 along with the carbon dioxide and the water molecule. The carbon dioxide is the one which is making the cake and the other snacks puffy and spongy and crispy. Okay. Now coming into our question, balance it. Okay, just balance it. Faster cooking, and B is used to remove the permanent hardness of water. Na2CO3 10 H2O is used to remove the hardness of the water, which you can identify the A and B. A is nothing but NaHCO3, B is Na2CO3. Define, the last part, define water of crystallization. I hope you already know that it is the fixed number of the water molecule in unit formula of the salt. Okay, so that will be the water of crystallization. Give any two example: calcium sulfate 5H2O, or FeSO4 7H2O, or CaSO4 2H2O gypsum, or half H2O plaster of Paris. You have wide varieties of the examples to give. If you give any two, the 4 marks are in your pocket. Okay, so that's all about the chemistry part, and I wish you are looking forward for the physics and the biology part. How many of you will get the full marks in chemistry? That's all I want to know about this moment. Okay, how much marks you can score in the chemistry now? Wasn't it easy? The chemistry part was the super easiest one. Okay, so will you get the full marks? I expect that you will get the full marks in chemistry. And I'm just handing over the class to Rahul sir. He was eagerly waiting to take over.
Hi, everyone.
He was actually waiting for half an hour there. Okay, and
okay, so chemistry is done.
Yes, I'm done. Okay.
Whether we got any comments from the students, like how much mark they will obtain from chemistry? 25 out of 25.
Definitely they will get. Definitely, I'm pretty sure about that.
Okay.
Okay, and thank you so much for hearing me out, and I will hand over the pen officially to Rahul sir.
Okay, hi,
thank you.
Hi once again. So now we will be moving to physics part, right? Okay, we can move into physics part. So your police are also waiting over here. So anyway, so hi ma'am, like ma'am gone, like now it's me. Okay, so how much marks you will be getting in physics? So chemistry you said like 25. So let us see like how much you will score in physics. Any small mistake that you have made? Okay, so 25 out of 25. Are you expecting that? Okay, so I have seen some comments like which question paper that you are discussing. Dears, this question paper which is coming like not for Indian students, like region in India. This question paper for the Kuwait students, like maybe in the GCC region actually. So the question paper code is once again repeat 31 bar 1 bar 1. Okay, so maybe that you have got maybe like another set actually. Okay, so you know that there are different sets of question paper given by CBSE every year. Okay, so coming into question papers, okay, so we can directly move into the question discussion. So 1 and 2 not at all needed. 5 up to 5 there is no question coming from physics. Okay, up to 5 nothing is there. Okay, let us clear all those things. Okay, 5, 10, 9. Okay, 8, 9, not physics. Correct statement 10th one by social biology things. Then 11th one biology again, breakdown. Okay, 12th one again chemistry. Okay, 13th one. So we got the first question from physics, which is 13th one. Okay, is it readable? Okay, mirror X is used to concentrate sunlight. Mirror X is used to concentrate sunlight in a solar furnace. Okay, so we have seen like application of mirrors. In that case, we have discussed about solar furnace. Okay, in the class. Okay, so which kind of mirror is used for solar furnace? Which is concave mirror. Concave mirror is X. So solar furnace we are using concave mirror, and mirror Y is fitted on the side of the vehicle. Okay, no more confusion. It is convex actually. Convex mirror. Okay, so x is concave and y is convex. Not that is the question. Identifying x and y is not the question. So question is something different. Okay, so actually it is a simple topic, but in which like you have to spend some time over there because the question structure is like that, MCQ. Okay, even though. So image formed by x is real, diminished and at its focus. Okay, you know that when concave mirror is used for solar furnace, that you know sunlight is sunlight will be trying to focus or the sunlight into a point, that is called the focus of the mirror. Okay, actually, so in that case the image formed by concave mirror when the object is at infinity, that is the case. Sun is the object, so it is object at infinity. Image formed when the object is at infinity, image formed by concave mirror is real, diminished, highly diminished actually, highly diminished, and image will be formed at focus. So object at infinity, image will be formed at focus. So one is correct for x, one is correct for x, x means concave mirror. Okay, so in the case of y, so in the case of x we can eliminate this one. It is not virtual diminished anymore. Okay, it is not virtual, it is real image formed by concave. Okay, then y mirror, image formed by y is virtual diminished and direct, and image formed by y is real diminished and direct. You know that convex mirror always gives virtual image. Convex mirror always gives virtual image. So there is no scope of real image. So option like fifth one is also, sorry, not the fourth one is also gone. Okay, so we have second option which is correct. So 1 and 2 are the correct one. So 1 and 2 are correct one. So option A is our right answer. Option A is our right answer. Okay, got it? So 1 mark gone, 1 mark is in your pocket. Okay, so yeah. Then, okay, let me clear the part which is done by Christina ma'am. Okay, 15th one, yeah. An old person is suffering from an eye defect. Okay, so I told you like even before the day before exam yesterday and the day before yesterday also I have mentioned that with our students there is no question paper which comes out of the question from a topic defects of eye. So I expect a question for 2 mark or 3 mark, but even unfortunately we got it for 1 mark. Okay, anyway this 1 mark question. Okay, let us discuss anyway. Okay, an old person is suffering from an eye defect. Okay, so caused by weakening of ciliary muscle. What is the defect caused in an old person because of weakening of eye muscle? Not doubt, it is none other than presbyopia. So presbyopia, so only presbyopia coming in only one option which is B. So presbyopia, and if the defect of vision is A, which can be corrected by B, so corrected by the lens B, which lens is used for it? For correction of presbyopia, we are using bifocal lens, yes, the option B is the right answer. Okay, that is fine. Okay, then so 15th one, which of the following group does not constitute food chain? Biology. Okay, percentage of solar energy, food energy. Okay, the last chapter of biology, right? Okay, our environment unit, I think. Yeah. Okay, so then assertion reason part. Okay, decomposition reaction. No, chemistry. Okay, next page I need. Okay, next 18th one, human child behaves all the basic features of biology again. Okay, 19th one, you got another one from physics. Okay, no two magnetic field lines are found to be close to each other. Very correct, assertion correct. Assertion correct. Okay, reason, the compass needle cannot point towards two directions at the point of intersection of two magnetic field lines. Okay, so what is answer for this question? What is answer for this question? Okay, no two magnetic field lines are found close to each other. Assertion correct. A correct. Reason is also correct. It is not possible for the needle of the compass needle to point towards two different directions at the same point. That is not possible. So that's why we are saying that it is not possible for a magnetic field to have two different directions at a point. So that's why we are saying that magnetic field lines will not cross each other. So assertion correct, reason correct, and reason explains assertion as well, right? So assertion correct, reason correct, assertion correct. Both assertion and reason are correct, and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Yes, that's it. Okay, 20th one, amount of ozone chemistry again. Okay, so actually we just got 3 marks for MCQ. Okay, out of 20, just 3 for physics in MCQ. Okay, that is not fair, I think. Okay, anyway, like we will be having more number of questions in the other parts because of that. So usually question coming like that only. Okay, what is the next question then? Okay, then draw a label diagram to show the different stages of budding. 23 beside minimizing loss of blood. Okay, not that is our topic. Okay, when. Okay, 24. An object is placed at a distance of 60 cm from a concave lens. Okay, so mirror formula, sorry, lens formula question. What are the given things? Object is placed at 60 distance. So given u is equal to minus 60, object distance is negative. Okay, from a concave lens of focal length, okay, f is equal to for concavity, so minus 30 centimeter. What do you need to find? We need to find the position of the image. Position of the image we can find it easily. Okay, we have 1 by f. Okay, we need another color. Okay, so 1 by f is equal to 1 by v minus 1 by u. What we need to find is position of image, right? Okay, so 1 by v is equal to 1 by f plus 1 by u is equal to 1 by f is minus 30. So minus 1 by 30, then u is minus 60. So minus 1 by 60. Okay, which is equal to, so LCM we can take it 60, so minus 2 by 60 plus minus 1 by 60, which is equal to minus 3 by 60. So 1 by v you have got minus 3 by 60, so v is equal to 60 by 3, which is minus, okay, minus is equal to minus 20 centimeter. Okay, after getting this, you have to rewrite the position of the image is minus 20 centimeter. That's it. Okay, so 2 marks is in your pocket. Very easy lens question, right? Very easy lens question. That's it. Okay. Then coming to 25th one. Okay, again it's a numerical, right? A wire of resistance R is cut into 3 equal parts. Okay, so a wire of resistance R cut into 3 equal parts. So when it is cut into 3 equal parts, it is total resistance is R. So cut in equal, it is R by 3. Okay, so these resistors are joined in parallel. So 3 resistors, each of resistance. Okay, let us see. 3 resistance connected in parallel, you need to calculate the effective resistance. So R by 3 it is R by 3. Okay, so we know that when identical resistors are connected in series, effective resistance is equal to, okay, so here it's better to write on some other region. Okay, I will write it here. Okay, effective resistance when resistance connected in parallel, effective resistance, identical resistors connected in parallel is equal to R by N. Here R means R by 3, right? So it will be leading confusion. So okay, anyway, this is a formula. So here in this case R effective, here is this case R effective means the resistance of individual resistance R by 3 divided by how many number of resistors are? There are 3 resistors, right? Divided by 3, which is equal to 3 comes here. So R by 9. Oh, okay, not how they are just mentioning it as resistance. So okay, R by 9 is the effective resistance. Again, an easy question you have got. Okay, so far all the questions that you have discussed from physics is very easy, right? Very easy. So all the marks, I hope all the marks will be in your pocket. Okay. Okay, now, okay, there is another question. Okay, define electrical power. What is electrical power? The rate at which electrical work is done, or rate at which electrical energy is consumed is called the rate of doing work is power. We know that, but when we come to electrical power, the rate at which energy is transferred in electrical circuit, we can term it as electrical power. That is a direct question. Okay, when do we say that power consumed in an electric circuit is 1 watt? Okay, so this kind of questions are common, right? Okay, so we have power is equal to, note that is a color. We know that power is equal to energy by time. Okay, so if electrical energy in the form of heat, okay, so 1 joule is the energy, and time is equal to 1 second. Okay, so we can say that power is equal to 1 joule by 1 second, which is equal to 1 watt. Okay, so 1 watt is when 1 joule of work is done in 1 second in the case of mechanical thing, and in the case of electrical, when 1 joule of energy is consumed, electrical energy is consumed in 1 second, we can call it as 1 watt power. Okay, that's it. 1 joule of electrical energy is consumed in 1 second or transferred, or dissipated in 1 second, we can say that power of the device, the electric circuit is 1 watt. Okay, again an easy question that you have got. Again an easy question that you have got. Okay, what about the comments? Yes. Okay, now our question is also done. Excessive use of chemicals and practical. No, not our question. Displacement reaction, not our thing, not my cup of tea. Like biology, chemistry, not my cup of tea. With the help of activity, explain the condition under which iron. No, name two metals, not in our thing. It's not our thing. Okay, 29 plants have neither nervous. Okay, what are chromosome biology? Draw the, okay, natural position. Okay, so 31 is our plate. Okay, it is our stuff. Okay, so what is 31? Yeah. Draw a diagram to show the natural position and relative size of the image formed by a convex mirror when the object is placed at infinity and between the infinity and pole of the mirror. Okay, so it is just asked, there are two diagrams in the case of convex mirror in your textbook. That two diagrams is directly asked. Okay, when the object is at infinity, I will be drawing it roughly. When the object is at infinity, the incident rays will be coming and it will be appeared to diverge from focus. Okay, two rays you can draw, appear to diverge from focus, So at the focus you will be getting a diminished virtual image. Okay, so you can expect, you can write those part as well, nature and position and relative size of the image, you can write it over there. Okay, nature is virtual and position behind the mirror and which is virtual. Okay, very diminished, highly diminished image, point sized image. Okay, in the case of first one. Second one, when the object is placed between infinity and pole, So first incident ray parallel, it will be appear to diverge from focus. Then second incident ray to the pole, it will be reflected like this. So you can extend over here, so you will be getting an image. Okay, so these are like direct question, very easy question. I don't want to explain at all. That's why I don't like rough diagram. Okay, anyway, very easy, right? Okay, so 31 also very easy question. You get 3 marks so easily. You will be getting 3 marks so easily by explaining. Remember, you have to mention the nature, position and relative size of the image in these two cases. Then only you will be getting mark. For diagram, you will be getting 1 mark, and for explaining rest of the things, maybe you will get half mark. Maybe that will be the distribution for marks as well. Okay, anyway, then 32, question number 32, electricity question. Okay, from the chapter electricity, consider from the chapter electric current. Okay, not electricity. Okay, so consider the following electric circuit. Okay, we have considered that. Then calculate the values of the following total resistance of circuit. So here it is not a series combination, it is not a parallel combination, it is a combination of series and parallel. Okay, so here two resistors are connected in parallel. Here these two resistors are connected in parallel, and these two effective resistors are connected in series. Okay, what is the effective resistance of 10 and 15 connected in parallel? So which is like we can use the formula. When two resistors are connected in parallel, effective resistance is equal to R effective is equal to R1 R2 divided by R1 plus R2. This is the shortcut formula, right? So we can substitute here. So R1 R2 means 10 into 15 divided by 10 plus 15, which is equal to 150 divided by 25. 150 divided by 25. What is the answer for like 150 divided by 25? So 25 into 4, 100, 52. So 6 ohm is the effective resistance of this combination of 10 and 15 connected in parallel. Okay, what about 60 and 40 connected in parallel? It is 60 into 40 divided by 60 plus 40, 100, which is equal to 6 into 4, 24. So 24, 2 zeros divided by 100. So which is equal to 24 ohm. Okay, so 24 ohm. So total resistance means 6. This 6 and this 24 ohm are connected in series. So 6 plus 24, which is equal to 30 ohm is the answer. Very easy question. Okay, very easy question. So actually, some of students are like very scared, like whether they will be getting a complicated question from the circuit. Okay, so this time you are like, we can be relaxed. You can be relaxed. Why? Because we have got an easy question from the from the chapter electric circuit, from the portion electric circuit. Okay, so then total current drawn from the source. Total current we have I is equal to R effective divided by V. Sorry, I is equal to V by R. Okay, my mistake. Okay, V by R effective. So what is the potential difference here? 15. So 15 divided by, what is the total resistance? 30, which is equal to 15 by 30. So which is equal to 1 by 2. 0.5 ampere. Again, you got an easy. So, part B question also done. Okay, you will be getting 5 ampere. You will be getting 5 ampere. Okay, so sir, very tough, very tough. Whether you have got this Kuwait question, is it very tough? Very easy actually compared to the question that you had discussed, like a previous question. When I am discussing previous question, especially from this portion, like our students are scared of this portion actually. But you got an easy question, right? Okay, then potential difference across the parallel combination of 10 ohm and 50 ohm resistance. What do you need to find? Potential difference V. So we have V is equal to I into R. What is the current over there? Current from the combination of 15 and 10 ohm, the current which is flowing through will be same only 0.5. Okay, and what is the effective resistance of these two resistors 10 ohm and 15? Already we have got it as 6. So 0.5 into 6, which is equal to 1 by 2 into 6, which is equal to 3 volt. That part is also done. Very easy, right? Very easy. Okay, you got it? Clear? Then is there any? Okay, is it done? Okay, write the relation between resistivity and 33rd question. 33. Okay, so let us move to the 33rd question. Write the relationship between resistivity and resistance and of a cylindrical conductor of length L and area of cross section A. What is the relationship between them? We have R equal to rho L by A. R equal to rho L by A. Okay, that is the resistance, and you have to mention. Okay, every term. So no need to mention. It's already given over there. Okay, then hence derive SI unit of resistivity. So to derive the SI unit of resistivity, you have to rewrite it. Rho is equal to R A by L. R A by L. So what is the unit of resistance? O. Unit of area is meter square divided by unit of length is meter. Meter square cancel. We'll be getting O meter. That is the answer. Okay, very easy. Okay, so then why are alloys used in electrical heating devices? Why alloys are using in electrical devices? You can write 3 points over there. What are the 3 points that you can write? Alloys are having very high electrical resistivity compared to the constant metals. Okay, compared to pure metal, they have very high electrical resistivity. Second one, alloys have very high melting point compared to the constant metal. And third point, alloys will not readily oxidize when even at higher temperature. These 3 points are there. You can write any 2. You will be getting marks. Okay, sir, wrong, sir. Which one is wrong? It's me, Balaji. Why you are saying like which? Wrong. Which one is wrong? Okay, my answer is wrong. Is there a mistake I have committed? Balaji. Who is Balaji? Anyone knows Balaji? I don't think like we didn't have any student like Balaji in our classes. Maybe nickname, right? Maybe nickname. Paul sir is saying like it's maybe nickname. Okay. Anyway, okay, alloys are used in electrical heating devices. That is also I have answered. Then 34 chemistry, not my cup of tea. Write the chemical equation, not my cup of tea. Carbon, again not my cup of tea. Then yeah. Okay, then write the chemical equation, again chemistry. Write the 2 functions of the following part of like biology. State, okay, B is again biology. Okay, in that page I think I didn't have any question. Okay, anyway, then yeah, 36, yeah, power of a lens X is minus 2.5 D, D means diopter, minus 2.5 diopter. Name the lens. Name the lens means whether it is converging or diverging or type of lens. Okay, as power is negative, it is a concave lens. It's a concave lens. Okay, it's a concave lens anyway. Okay, name the lens and determine the focal length. We have focal length is equal to 1 by P, right? Focal length. Power is equal to 1 by F, so focal length is equal to 1 by P, which is equal to 1 by minus 2.5, which is equal to minus 10 by 25. Minus 10 by 25, 100 by 25, 4. So 10 by 25 is 0.4. So 0.4. The answer is 0.4 meter. There is a point over there. 0.4 meter, which is equal to 40 centimeter minus 40 centimeters, as it is concave lens. Okay, so lens and determine the focal length. In centimeter, they have asked for centimeter. So carefully answer the question. If you didn't answer it in meter, if you are answering the question in meter, you won't get the full mark. Okay, so for writing the answer in centimeter, there are marks. So minus 40 centimeter, minus 40 centimeter. Okay, maybe some breathe, maybe stuck right now. They didn't see this part. Those who didn't see this part, maybe like in centimeter they have asked. Okay, so when I go through before, when I got the question paper, even I didn't see it actually. When I am reading it right now, then only I have seen it is in centimeter. So is there anyone who didn't answer the question in centimeter? Those who maybe you will be getting the marks in answer in meter, so you didn't convert it into centimeter. Okay, okay. Several times I have mentioned in the class. Read the question carefully. Read the question carefully. Okay, so by this, like if you didn't converted it, you are going to lose half mark. Okay, so I had done here to make you scary for the rest of the examination as well. Okay, anyway, let us move. Okay, then there is a remaining question as well. For which eye defect of vision will an optician prescribe this type of lens as a corrective lens? Okay, so concave lens is used for the correction of myopia. Concave lens is used for the correction of myopia. It's a direct question. Again, you got a question from defects of eye. You got a question from defects of eye. Okay, now the marks going to be from that part is 2. I predict 2 or 3. Yesterday also, the day before, yesterday, and I mentioned with our regular students that you can expect a question from defects of eye at least for 2 marks. Now it's correct, no? You got 1 MCQ from that portion and 1 mark from this portion. So you got 2. Okay, so my prediction was very correct. Okay, then value of magnification, there is a question one. Value of magnification M for a lens is -2. So M is equal to -2. M is equal to -2. Okay, there is no unit for magnification. Using new Cartesian sign convention and considering that object is placed at a distance of 20 centimeter from the optical center of this lens, state the nature of the image formed. If magnification is negative, we can say that image is, give me the answer. Give me the answer. If the magnification is negative, the image formed is real. Image formed is real. Size of the image compared to the size of the object. As magnification, modulus. So what is the modulus of magnification? What is the number? 2. Okay, so if modulus of magnification, just take the number, leave the sign and take the modulus of magnification. Modulus of magnification is 2. The number is 2. So size of the image compared to size of the image compared to size of the object is 2 times enlarged. 2 times enlarged. It is 2 times enlarged. 2 times enlarged. Position of the image. Okay, we need to find the position of image. So that we can do like a numerical. M is equal to -2. That is for a lens, M is equal to V by U. So V by U is equal to -2. So V is equal to -2U. V is equal to -2U. Given that object is placed at a distance of 20 centimeter. So given that U is equal to -20 centimeter. So V is gonna be -2 into -20. This is equal to plus 40 centimeter. That's it, plus 40 centimeter. Okay, position of the image, image also we have got plus 40 centimeter. Okay, last question from this, sign of the height of the image. Sign of the height of the image. So here image formed is real, that you have already got, and real image is always inverted. Real image is always inverted. So that we know. So inverted image will be having negative sign, right? So height of the image will be negative as it is an inverted image. Okay, got it? Easy. Okay, very easy. So far none of the questions have troubled us in physics. Okay, very easy actually. Okay, then numerical values of the focal length of 2 lenses A and B are 10 centimeter and 10 centimeter and 20 centimeter respectively. Which one of they are not mentioning about the type of the mirror, type of the lenses. Okay, which one of the 2 will show higher degree of convergence or divergence? Give a reason to justify your answer. Okay, so very easy question actually. Okay, so we know that given that focal length of A is 10 centimeter and focal length of B is equal to 20 centimeter. Doesn't matter whether it is negative or positive, that is not mentioned over there. Okay, so here the question is which one of the 2 lenses will show higher degree of convergence. Okay, you know that power of a lens is which is equal to 1 by f, which is the measure of degree of convergence or degree of divergence given by a mirror, right, for the light ray inciding on it. Okay, so actually we will be defining power as reciprocal of the focal length expressed in meter, and other than that we have added is the power is a measure of degree of convergence or divergence. Okay, so here you can read it like smaller the focal length, higher the power, because they are inversely proportional. Okay, so smaller focal length is for lens A, which is having shorter focal length, smaller the focal length, higher the power means higher will be the degree of convergence and divergence. Okay, so that is answer for this question. You have to mention about this equation. You have to mention power is inversely proportional to focal length. So power is more means degree of convergence is also more. Okay, that's it. Okay, so then draw a diagram to show the reaction. Okay, of the light through a okay, sorry, refraction, not reaction. I confused. Okay, draw the ray diagram to show the refraction of light ray through a rectangular glass slab when it is falls obliquely from air into glass. So that diagram, you know, it is falling like this, and the actual path you have to mention normal and everything. So that is a direct question from that. Okay, it's a direct question from the textbook. You can you know it. We have practiced for several times. Like in the last round of revision also, I have make everyone of in our classes to make it, to draw it. Okay, so this is an easy question. State Snell's law for refraction of light. What is Snell's law? Again, it's a direct question. Snell's law states that the sine of angle of incidence, ratio of sine of angle of incidence to sine of angle of refraction is a constant. That constant is known as refractive index. Okay, so that is a direct question again. Differentiate between the virtual image formed by a convex mirror and that of a convex lens and concave lens on the basis of two things. Okay, so we can draw a comparison. Okay, one is for convex, concave, convex and concave. Okay, in the case of first one. So convex object distance. Okay, so convex, what should be the object distance to give a virtual image? Virtual image formed by convex. When convex lens will be given giving a virtual image, what is the condition for it? What is the condition for it? What is the condition? Sir, set to like please show set to. Actually, dear, this is set to one question we are discussing. Actually, set to one and set to will be having slight difference only. Only slight difference will be there. Maybe question order maybe got changed. That's it. Okay, so we are discussing set one. Okay, so object distance in the case of convex, object distance for giving a virtual image, you know that convex lens giving virtual image only when the object is placed within the focus. Object should be within the focus. Within the focus means sorry. We didn't have the space over there to write focus. Okay, so please keep it F means focus. Okay, so within the focus, object should be placed within the focus, then only you will be getting a virtual image by a convex. And for concave, so for concave is every time it is giving a virtual image only. So it is giving virtual image, for all the position of object, for all the position of object, it is giving virtual image. Okay, so that is in the case of object distance. Then magnification, second point, magnification. So magnification, it is enlarged image, virtual image given by a convex. When object is placed within the focus, that virtual image is enlarged. That's what is called as magnifying glass, right? So enlarged, or modulus of magnification greater than what? Enlarged image means modulus of magnification greater than 1. Modulus means just take the number, okay, without sign. Okay, modulus of magnification greater than 1, that is what is meant by enlarged image. Okay, in the case of concave always give diminished virtual image, diminished, modulus of magnification less than 1. So it is giving diminished image. You have to write in the form of sentence. Okay, sir, convergence lens is 10 centimeter, right in the previous question. Yes, that is correct only. Who has? Ahmad Suhair Hawas. Yes, it is correct only. Convergence is more for lens with focal length 10. Yes, is the answer of the convergence is right. Yes, Ahmad, have you heard it? Like it is correct only. Okay, then actually Paul sir is waiting over here, so I'll be finishing my question. I think only one more question is remaining. 37, no, not my stuff. Okay, 38, living organism. That is your cup of tea, Paul sir. 38. Okay, I have one more question, which is the last question. 39. Okay, which is a case study based question which contains 1, 2, 3, 4 mark. Okay, last question. By that I will be leaving. Paul sir is waiting over here. Anyway, so there is a description. I don't want to read it at all because like I have already read it. Those who didn't read it, pause the video and read it. Okay. Write the colors of the insulation covers of the line wires. Okay, what are the colors? Okay, for live line, neutral line and earth line there are different colors. Live line, red is the color, neutral, black is the color and earth line, green is the color. Okay, red, black, blue. Okay, so what should be the current rating of the electric circuit 220 volt so that electric iron of 1 kilowatt power rating can be operated for? Okay, so okay, for this question I will write the answer over here. Okay, so for this question given okay, given power P is equal to 1 kilowatt, so 1000 watt. Potential difference is equal to 220 volt, that is also given. So we have P is equal to VI, you need to find current, I is equal to P by V, which is equal to 1000 divided by 220, which is equal to 100 divided by 22, 100 divided by 22. On dividing this you will be getting 100 divided by 22, how much you got in the exam? Those who have got this same question, please answer how much you got for 100 divided by 22. 100 divided by 22 you will be getting 4.545 like that, 4.545 ampere anyway. Okay, so that is the current through that circuit. So what is the question? It's not to find the current. What should be the current rating? Current rating should be more than 5.5. So you can write more than 4.54 ampere. Current rating you can take it as a round of figure, 5 ampere each or 5 ampere should be the current rating over there. Okay, yes, correct. Ahmad, you have got 4.5, that is the value of current in the circuit. For the current rating should be more than that, right? So current rating for the circuit should be more than that, then only it can be operated. Okay, so 5 ampere. Okay, then last question. What is the function of earth wire? What is the function of earth wire? To provide, it is a safety measure for the home domestic electrification, household electrification. So to be fair, that paper was difficult. Which paper is difficult here? Which paper? Are you talking about the set one? Okay, so chemistry ma'am have discussed, like Luya ma'am have discussed all the questions. Like I am the person who is like listening the entire session over here. Okay, so by seeing that and by seeing the comments given by the students, our students was pretty easy actually. And come to physics also, it's not that much difficult. Very easy. Maybe you have got another set. Okay, maybe you have got another set. Okay, so then what is the function of earth wire? That is already mentioned. State advantage of earth wire in the domestic electric appliance such as electric iron. What is the advantage of earth wire? So we are using earth wire for a safety measure, right? So in the case of electric iron box, if you are using earth wire, whenever there is a leakage of electricity to the metal part of the body, if you are touching it, you will be get shocked. To avoid that, whenever there is a leakage of electricity to the metallic part of the body, the earth wire is connected to the metallic part, so it will be flow through the earth wire, so that it will be protected, as will be protected. So that is advantage. Then list of precautions to be taken to avoid electrical accidents. Okay, what are the precautions we can use? Like don't use or operate any of the electrical appliance with wet hand or like wet body, so don't operate it. So what is the precaution? That is a precaution that we can take. Then don't overload any circuit, like in a plug, no need to put so many electrical appliances, no need to connect so many electrical appliances in a particular plug, that will be overloading, so there will be leading into electrical accidents. Okay, then if the cover insulation of some of the wire is like gone, you have to protect it, you have to provide with a proper insulation, otherwise you will be leading to short circuit. So these are the precautions that we can take, and use MCB and LCB, that is also mentioned in your textbook, right? MCB, LCB, those kind of things also you can use MCB and LCB. Okay, state how these precautions prevent possible damage to the circuit appliances. When you are like another precaution that we can take is take different parallel connection for different room, that will be also better, that is also mentioned in your textbook. So by doing that you can prevent overloading, and if you are not connecting multiple appliances in a particular plug, it can be we can reduce the overloading over there. And ELCB, earth leakage circuit breaker, MCB, miniature circuit breaker, those things you can use to overcome this kind of situation. Okay, that's all actually a descriptive question. So actually when come to exam point of view that we have discussed, the OR question make you difficult to explain, so that you have the OR question over there, which we have every detail within the syllabus, so it's make you easy. Okay, so those who find it difficult, you have the C first one, which is very easy. You can describe it also. So it is done. So by saying that, our physics questions are also done. Okay, so how is physics now? Tell me, dears, how much mark? 25 out of 25. How much mark you will get? Okay, how much mark you will get? 25 out of 25. How much you are expecting? Let's see the marks in the comment box, dears. Okay, so anyway, our poll sir is here. So I am winding up with the physics part also. Like now the 30 marks, the most weightage subject in the science exam, biology is here. So I am handing over the pen. Okay, the pen to poll sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so he can continue.
Okay, I think you have got a nice session from here, Rahul sir, as well as from Christina ma'am.
Yes.
Now it's time to discuss about the 30 marks from the biology.
Yeah, actually.
Okay.
So far they have got 25, 50 marks.
Yeah, 50 marks. Rest of them, they are waiting for the 30 marks. Okay. So I will be discussing about that.
Bye,
so
bye,
we can
bye.
say bye-bye to our lovely Christina ma'am as well as the Rahul sir. So it's my time to take this dice, our platform, to discuss about the 30 mark from our biology portion. So those who are interested in biology, just put your comment in the comment section. I want to see that. Okay. Okay, bye-bye Rahul sir.
Bye-bye.
Say bye to Rahul sir. Okay. So, where are my students? Please put a comment in the comment section. I'm here to discuss about the most interesting part of our science, that is none other than our biology part. Okay. Joanna. Okay, Paul sir. Okay. But yeah, my buddies are there. So they are eagerly waited to discuss about the biology session also. After completing the biology session, we will be able to get a cumulative mark idea about the science examination which we are going to secure. Okay, so these are the parts of chemistry, nothing bothered about that, because since our Christina ma'am already discussed about this. Okay, my people are waiting here. Nihal, Raju, yeah, Joanna and every persons are there. So first question, second question, these are not at all our cup of coffee. And this 1 minute, okay. First question, second question. And what about the third? Yeah, we can discuss about the third part. Okay, third is not at all our bread and butter, and fourth is not at all our question, and fifth is also okay. Everything is chemistry, We can go to the next question. Yes, eighth question. Yeah, I was waiting for this question. Okay, sixth, seventh, as well as eighth. Okay, let's come to this question. This question is very interesting question. The question is, secretion of less saliva in mouth will affect the conversion of. We know one point that, first we will be taking, 1 minute, okay. Yeah, first we will be taking our food. Food will be containing starch molecules, we know that, and which is considered to be the carbohydrate molecules. So food will be entered into the buccal cavity for the first time. After that, what will happen here? It is our saliva will secrete a specific components which is called, saliva will be secreting a specific enzyme which is called salivary amylase. All those points. Okay, what is the function of salivary amylase? Tell me the function of salivary amylase. The major function of salivary amylase is to partially degrade the complex carbohydrate into their simplest form that might be in the maltose itself. So that means here the answer is starch is a complex carbohydrate that will be converted into simple sugar partially with the help of our saliva. Why? Because saliva contains an enzyme which is called salivary amylase, which is responsible for that. So what is the answer to this question? Secretion of less saliva in mouth will affect the conversion of. Tell me the answer. Tell me the answer. I need an answer. Okay. Yeah, tell me the answer. Yes, Queen of biology. I'm not Queen. You can mention it as my name as a king. Okay, I'm not Queen. Yes, the C option is the right answer, Joanna. Okay, so starch into simple sugar. This conversion will not take place if the saliva, if the secretion of saliva is less in our mouth or low in our mouth. So option C will be the right answer. And next question is one of the most interesting question from our control and coordination, especially from the plant hormonal part. The plant hormone whose concentration stimulate the cells to grow longer on the side of the shoot which is away from the light is. We already discussed about this question so many times, Okay, this is known as shoot apical meristem. Inside the shoot apical meristem, we know that there will be the high concentration of a specific hormone. The name of this hormone is called auxin, which is a phytohormone that's regulate or that control or that initiate our growth responses. It's not really a growth inhibiting hormone since it is a growth promoting hormone itself. Okay, what happens when the sunlight comes? When the sunlight comes, what happens here it is, when sunlight comes, what happens here it is, sunlight will hit at one of the region. Okay, wherever the region sunlight is not at all present, or because auxin will always has a tendency to move towards from the region of sunlight to the darker region, or the region which is not at all received by the sunlight. So, and from this position, there will be the growth, there will be the cell elongation, and finally what will happen here it is, the stem or the shoot apical meristem will tend towards the sunlight. This is the process which happens. So what is the answer? The plant hormone whose concentration stimulates the cell to grow longer on the side of the shoot which is away from the light is the option D. That is auxin is the right answer. You know the option D, the auxin is the right answer. And next question. Okay, next question. Okay, let's, yeah. The 10th question, this question is from our How Do Organisms Reproduce chapter. How many times we have gone through this revision session dear? Okay, and you know the peculiarity regarding the bisexual flower. So what do you mean bisexual flower? Bisexual flower is a flower which contains both stamen or pistil. That means male as well as female reproductive part respectively in the same flower of the same plant, which is simply known as our bisexual flower. So what is the characteristic feature of the bisexual flower? They're asking a question like the correct or true statements for a bisexual flower is or are. They possesses both stamen and pistil. That is obviously right answer. And they possess either stamen or pistil. This is not at all true. It's one of the characteristic feature of unisexual flower. And they exhibit either self-pollination or cross-pollination. Yeah, both pollination can be takes place in the case of bisexual flower. We know that. Okay, so in that case, 1 as well as 3 is also right, and they cannot produce fruits on their own. That is obviously wrong. What is the right answer to this question? I need a comment in the comment section because your comments are giving more energy to deal with the concepts. Okay, please comment in the comment. Yeah, Amir, Ahmad, Abel, Nihal, Safia, Joanna. Hey, my buds, come here and put your comment in the comment section. Where are you? Are you sleeping over there? Are you sleeping over there? Yes. Are you sleeping over there? Safia, see. Yes, Safia, the first and third one is right answer. That means option C is the correct answer. 1 and 3 is right. Okay, and next question is from our heritage. It's very simple question. Okay, if pea plants with round and green seeds are crossed with pea plants having wrinkled and yellow seeds, the seeds developed by the plants of F1 generation will be. We discussed about this question yesterday. Do you remember about this? What is the answer to this question first of all? If pea plants, 1 minute. Okay, if pea plants round green seeds, okay, here they are already given the genotype round green seeds is going to cross with, okay, pea plants having wrinkled yellow seeds. Yeah, this is a wrinkled yellow seeds. And during the gametic segregation, we will get capital R, small y in one gamete. When it comes to the gametic segregation from this parent, we will get small r, capital Y. And finally, when these gametes are combined together, we will get capital R, small r, and capital Y, small y. And what is the phenotype of this capital R, small r, capital Y, small y? Yes, obviously that's right. This is known as round yellow. We will get round yellow, which is a clear indication of a dihybrid cross. What is the answer? The answer will be 100% round yellow. This is the right answer. Okay, do you have any confusion about any of the concepts? Yes, Satya, thank you so much. Yes, option C is the right answer here. Now we can go for the next question. Yeah, this question is from the respiration part of our life processes. The breakdown of glucose has takes place the following pathway. Glucose first will, even if it is aerobic respiration or anaerobic respiration, the first glucose will be converted into pyruvate in cytoplasm. In cytoplasm. In cytoplasm. Okay, and energy, and there will be production of pyruvate and energy, and finally the complete conversion of pyruvate, even if it is aerobic respiration, there will be a complete degradation of the pyruvate into carbon dioxide energy. And but since they are mentioning about the lactic acid, there will not be any complete degradation of our pyruvate molecules, which is produced from the glucose. Okay, now the pyruvate, when it's enter into in our muscle cells, okay, that means here we need to discuss oxygen deficient muscle cells. Okay, when there is a lack of oxygen in the muscle cells, what will happen? Tell me, what will happen? Do I need to see your comment in the comment section? Yes, what will happen? Because if the oxygen is if there is a lack of oxygen in our muscle cells, there will be a formation of lactic acid and energy. If the lactic acid are accumulated in our muscle cells for a longer period of time, that may leads to muscle cramps in your body. You know that. Okay, so what is the answer to this question? Yes, cytoplasm. Yeah, so many drawings and so many writings are there. It has been given by our Rahul sir. Let me erase that first of all, since it is our bio session. Okay, I was just making fun, Okay, here, what is the answer? Cytoplasm, oxygen deficient muscles, and the option D is the right answer. Mitochondria, obviously this is wrong answer. Cytoplasm, oxygen rich muscle, that is obviously opposite of the concepts. Cytoplasm and yeast cell, that is anaerobic respiration or lactic acid fermentation. The answer will be option D, cytoplasm and oxygen deficient muscle cells. Sir, you need to be fast. I'm more fast, Okay, the next question is, 1 minute, let me take the assertion-reason. Sorry, one more question is also there. Okay, next is, which of the following groups do not consider food chain? Okay, what is the answer? Yeah, wolf, snake. Yeah, grass can be taken by the rabbit and funny lion and wolf, that's right. Okay, and plankton, man, grasshopper, fish. There is something misleading content in here, because plankton is the first producer itself. Plankton cannot be, because grasshopper cannot be taken by the plankton. So this is the wrong option. And next one is grass. Yeah, grass can be taken by the grasshopper can be taken by the frog, and frog can be taken by the snake, and snake can be taken by the hawk. This is right. Okay, and grass, snake, wolf, tiger. Here it is producers are there, but there is no herbivores to consume this grass, because snake, wolf, tigers, these are carnivores itself. So this is a wrong option. Okay, what is the answer? Which of the following groups do not constitute food chain? So what is the answer? 2 as well as 4 is the right answer. That means 2 and 4. What is the option 2 and 4? The option D is the right answer. Do you have any confusion? Dears? Poles are full power. Yes, obviously I'm on a power mode. Okay, so here the answer is option D, that is 2 and 4 is the right answer. And next question is the 16th question. The percentage of solar energy which is not converted into food energy by the leaves of green plants in a terrestrial ecosystem is about. What is the answer to this question? Tell me. What is the answer to this question? And in your textbook there is a clear mentioning about that. Only 1% of the solar energy which is taken by the producers, and 1%, because they are only using 1% of the solar energy for doing the photosynthesis to make or synthesize the carbohydrate. Okay, what is the answer then? What is the answer to this question? This is a somewhat higher order question. What is the answer? Satya, Joanna, Abel, A. A is not at all right answer, because the percentage of solar energy which is not converted into food energy. No, yeah, my student, some people are stuck. Need of first week. Okay. What is the answer to this? This is a tricky question. Yes, the answer is, they're asking about that percent of solar energy which is not converted. Only 1% of the solar energy is converted into the food material, and rest of the solar energy are not at all utilized by our plants or producer. What is the answer then? What is the answer? Option D is the right answer. That is 99% is the right answer, because 99% of the solar energy, we are not at all using the 99% of the solar energy. We are only using 1% of the solar energy, and this using this 1% of solar energy, they will be utilizing this for the making the food purposes. After food purposes, they will be using some of the food material. 90% of the 1% of energy will be utilized by making or carry out their own respiratory process, and rest of the 10% will be transferred to the next topical. So answer option D will be the right answer. And next question, 1 minute, 16th. Sorry, what is assertion and reason? Okay, so now we can discuss about the assertion and reasons, dears. Okay, assertion reason, yes, A. Here it is our biology part, assertion reason. 2 assertion reasons are there. What is the answer to this question? Assertion is a human child bears all the basic features of human beings, okay, and it's look exactly like its parents, showing very little variation. So what is the answer to this question here? I'm a rapid fire. I'm going with the rapid fire. Do you have any confusion on this? If you have any confusion, do let me know in the comment section. Okay, tell me the answer. Yeah, what is the answer to this question? Hi Rhea, Satya, hi Joanna. Okay, Satya, what is the answer to this question? All human child bears all the basic features of a human being. It's right. Assertion is true. Yes, assertion is true itself. And it's look exactly like its parents, showing very little variation. Is the reason true? Is the reason true? Is the reason true? Because due to the sexual reproduction, there will be the generation, there will be the creation of more variations. There will be some features similar to that of the parents, but due to the recombination, some of the new features can also be developed. What is the answer to this question? Assertion is true and reason is false. That is the right answer. Okay, and next one is, 20th one is our next question. The amount of ozone in the atmosphere began to drop sharply in the 1980s. Okay, and the oxygen atoms combined with molecular oxygen to form ozone. What is the answer to this question? 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 Yeah, I will give you 5 minutes to think about that question. I will give you 5 minutes to think about that question. I will give you 5 minutes to think about that question. Both A and R are true, then is the R correct explanation to the assertion? Is R correct explanation to the assertion? Is the R correct explanation to the assertion? Tell me, because I'm looking for your answers. I'm looking for your answers, dears. I'm looking for your answers. What is the answer? Yes, here both assertion and reason are true, but is the reason the correct explanation of assertion? If the reason to be the correct explanation of the assertion, they could have mentioned it as because of the release of chlorofluorocarbons or CFCs from the refrigerator or from the air conditioner. So what is the answer? Both assertion and reason are true, but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. You can choose the option B as right answer. Okay. Now, what is the next question? How's the session going, first of all? How's the session going? How's the session going? Okay, and 22nd question, we reached into the next section, that is section B itself. The question is, draw labeled diagrams to show different stages of budding in Hydra. Okay, I already taught you about this question. Yesterday and day before yesterday. Okay, what happened here it is, the diagram. We need to mention about the diagrams. Okay. Okay, Hydra is a multicellular organisms, and what is the special of the Hydra? Is that Hydra is an organism that have the ability to go for the regeneration as well as a budding according to your syllabus. Okay, during the growth of the Hydra, there will be specialized cells as well as a regenerative cell. Using this cell, there will be a repeated cell division at a particular spot. there will be a repeated cell division at this particular spot, and due to this repeated cell division, there will be starting of some outgrowth like structures from one basal part of the hydra. Okay, and finally, what will happen here it is, when they are going for the maturation status, 1 minute, and these are the tentacles. I don't have enough space to draw the tentacles. Yeah. Okay. And when they are going through the maturation status, what will happen here? It is this outgrowth will starts to develop further. This outgrowth will starts to develop further. Yeah. The outgrowth will starts to develop further. And finally, what will happen here? It is, after completion of the maturation, there will be the complete development of the hydra. Yeah, there will be the complete development of this outgrowth into a complete hydra organisms. Okay, now they are not at all having the self capability or independent existence. And what will happen? Next step, you need to draw a diagram that detachment of this buds. After the outgrowth, there will be because of the outgrowth, there will be bud formation. That bud will start to develop into a complete hydra. After the complete hydra development, this bud will detaches from this mother hydra, and they will be having the existence. They will be having the complete existence itself, and this is what we call. The regeneration in hydra. This is what we call the regeneration as well as a budding in hydra. If you are drawing the diagram and if you are explaining like what I explained, you will be getting around 2 marks itself. Okay, now we can move on to the next question, that is 23rd question. Okay, the next is 23rd question. Okay, next we can discuss about the 23rd question. What is this question? Besides minimizing the loss of blood, why is it essential to plug any leak in a blood vessel? What is the answer to this? Because they discussed about that besides minimizing the loss of blood, why is it essential to plug any leak in a blood vessel? That is to control the loss of pressure. To make a efficient supply of the blood through all the vascular system. Because if the wound is not at all plugged, if they are leaking, there will not be any controlling system to control the loss of pressure. If you are not controlling the loss of that means finally, if it is not get plugged, that leads to loss of pressure, and this loss of pressure will leads to they will not be supplying the enough or efficient supply of the blood to all the parts of the body, that might cause the death of the organism also. This is what you need to write here. And next is, name the component of the blood which helps in this process. Which component of the blood is helping this process? Tell me the answer, dear. Tell me the answer. Happy birthday, sir. My birthday is not today, okay? Small boy, who is that? Okay. Like here, that is known as platelets. And next one is, state how this component perform this function. Whenever there is a leak or wound happens, whenever the blood vessels are ruptured, there will be the high blood pressure to flow the blood and essential components of the blood to the site of the injury. And what here it is, there will be the accumulation of or deposition of our platelets, which is known to be the clotting factors. Platelets are known to be the clotting factors, and which are needed for the coagulation or clotting processes, blood clotting processes. And what they do is, there will be the fibrinogen and there will be fibrin cord formation or network formation, and to which blood cells are embedded. That means platelets will what the function of the platelets finally? Platelets will be loses the leakage of the blood to control the loss of pressure. Okay, I hope it is clear. Paul, sir, leaking paper. Okay, yes, I already leaked this, Okay, okay. So here we discuss about this concept. Now we are going to discuss about, there is an odd part question also. The transport system in plants is relatively slower than in animals, give reasons. Okay, and the second part of the question is the state role of phloem in the transport of materials in plants. What is the answer to this question? I already discussed about this question for several times in our marathon session. Do you remember about the dears? How's my energy going? You are not at all that much. You are not having that much energy. Paper leaker of the CBSE. Okay, yeah, might be. Might be. Okay. Do you know? No, I'm not giving the answer to this. Okay, the transport system in plants relatively slower. There are only 2 points to be mentioned for this. What is the transport system in plants is relatively lower? Why? Because the plants do not move. Plants doesn't have the locomotion ability. Locomotion is the movement of particular organism from one place to another place, which is called locomotion. Plants do not move. That is the first point you need to mention. And second one is plants will be having larger proportion of dead cell. If you write these 2 points, you will be getting 1 marks. Okay, I'm sure about that. And next is state the role of phloem in the transport of materials in plant. State the role of phloem. State the role of phloem in the transport of materials in plants. Okay, what is the answer to this question? What is the answer to this question? Tell me. Okay, I'm gonna draw a diagram since I'm a very pro man in drawing diagram, Okay, so here, 1 minute. Just calculate the marks which you are gonna score. Okay, just calculate it. Finally, after completion of this session, I'll be asking for the marks. You should be you should be ready to give the answer for that. Okay. What happens here? Yeah, there will be sieve tubes. Yeah, the food will be prepared by the leaves itself. Through the photosynthesis, they will be preparing C6H12O6. That means glucose. And this glucose, the glucose will be, what is the transporting form of our glucose? I already discussed about that. The transporting form of the glucose is sucrose. Okay, the transporting form of the glucose is called sucrose, and now the food will be, that means this the prepared food in the form of glucose will be converted into sucrose itself. And what happens here, it is, consider it as sieve tubes. Consider it as a sieve tubes. Sieve tubes. Which are the components of our phloem? Phloem will be having bidirectional movement. They will be having the components like companion cells, sieve tubes, phloem parenchyma, and phloem fibers. Okay, and sieve tubes, yeah. Along with the sieve tube, there will be always a best friend for the sieve tube whose name is companion cells. So these are our companion cells. Companion cells. He or she always make a companionship with that of the sieve tubes, Using the energy. Here it is a point. Using energy from the ATP molecules, the sucrose will be transported into companion cells, and from the companion cells, it will be released into sieve tube itself. Okay, whenever the sieve tube are having more accumulation of the sucrose, that will increases the osmotic pressure. That will increases the osmotic pressure inside the sieve tube itself. And to avoid this osmotic pressure, what the sieve tubes are doing, the sieve tube will always have an association with the xylem molecules also. These are known as xylem molecules. Okay, what is the function of xylem? The function of the xylem is to transport the water and mineral molecules. And here, to avoid this osmotic potential or osmotic pressure, the sieve tube, from the sieve tube, phloem will takes water molecules. Now we can eliminate this osmotic potential differences. Now it's easier for our food materials to transport to any other parts of the plant. Okay, now because of the association of water as well as the sucrose molecules, they will be transporting the sucrose into the part where the food is needed. Okay, how's my drawing? Official paper leaker. Okay, guys. Okay, super sir. Thank you. Okay, dears. Okay. Yeah. So this is the answer you need to explain for that question. Okay, since we explained about this, yeah. Now we explained about 22, 23. Now we are going to discuss about, yeah, 1 minute. Let me cross check it. Okay, there are 24. Define electric, yeah. Oh, the next question is from our environment. Okay, next question is from our environment. Okay. The question is, the 26th question, excessive use of chemicals and pesticides in agriculture. Yeah, agriculture adversely affect the environment. Justify the statement. Okay, and this is for 2 marks. This is for 2 marks, dears. Okay, excessive use of chemicals and pesticides in agriculture adversely affect the environment. Justify the statement. Okay, first of all, since the biomagnification or biological magnification mentioned in your syllabus as well as a textbook, you need to mention about the biomagnification also. What do you mean biomagnification? If you are spraying the pesticides in the crop to increase their yield, the chemicals will be accumulated in the leaves and other parts of the plant body, and finally it will be taken by the different animals of the tropic level, and finally there will be the transfer of these chemicals will not be degraded. Okay, since it is non-biodegradable nature, the transfer of these molecules, like accumulated molecules or pesticides from the producers to the producers are T1, that is tropic 1. From the tropic 1 it will enter into tropic 2, tropic 3 and tropic 4, who will be having maximum amount of this biological magnification or this concentration of these chemicals. The highest tropic level will be having the concentration of maximum concentration of this chemical. You need to mention about that. So the first point you need to mention about the biological magnification. Biological magnification. And at the same time, you can also mention if you are using the excessive pesticides, what will happen is they will lead to, because these pesticides will accumulate in the soil itself and finally leads to soil erosion. Soil erosion, that means indirectly or directly you can say that will decreases the soil fertility. Decreases the soil fertility. It will decrease the soil fertility, and finally that leads to soil erosion, and finally if it is transferred into the aquatic body, they will cause us water pollution. They will cause us water pollution somewhat. They will also cause us air pollution also. You need to mention about all these points, and after that you will be having the secured 2 marks in your pocket. Okay. Sir, I'm new here. My name is Hariharan. Okay, Hariharan, yeah, he's giving us spam messages. I'm noticing everything. Raghav is the best science student. Who is that? Okay, football, YBCEC. Okay, sir, the question came that same you gave in our classes. As I know, dear, I know. That's why I'm so excited to take these sessions. Okay, our next question: displacement. This is not at all our bread and butter, and this also. Okay, and this is from chemistry. Now we can discuss about the next question, and this is 1 minute. Yeah, 1 minute. How's my energy level, dears? Okay, 29th question. Now we can discuss about the 29th question. Okay, and 29th, we need to discuss about the 29th question as well as 30th question. And 29th question is from our control and coordination chapter, and the 30th question is from our heredity. What is the answer to this question? What is the answer to this question? Tell me. Sir, sing a song. Sir, sing some song. Okay. Adonis. Yes, my Adonis is also there. Our energy will increase. Yeah, your energy should increase, When I get older, I will be stronger. They call me freedom, just like a waving flag. Okay, that's enough. Josh Meter, okay. I already sang a song. Okay. What is the answer to this question? Tell me the answer to this question, dears. Tell me the answer to this question first of all. Come on, more. No, that's not needed. That's not needed, dears. You got enough energy, that's I know, dear. Sir, which set, sir? This is set 1, dear, set 1. Sir, this is and all easy. Yeah, I know. Okay. I know everything. Okay. Okay, now we can discuss. Let's get back to our topic. First of all, let's get back to our topic. Yeah, here they asked a question like plants have neither a nervous system nor muscles. Even then, they respond to stimuli. For example, the leaves of Chui Mui, that is Mimosa pudica, or we can call it as touch me not plant or sensitive plant, when touched begin to fall up and droop. Here the first question as a part is, how is the information communicated in touch me not plants? Because they are using electrochemical gradients. They are using electrochemical gradients or communication from cell to cell. You need to write down this point. And next one is, what enables the plant cells to bring out this observable responses. In this case, they will not be having any kind of nervous system and muscle cells. Okay, they will not be having any special proteins in muscle cells to change their shape or structure. For they are always depending upon how to change their shape and structure by changing the amount of water present inside the cells. Okay, it can, because sometimes there will be, due to some of the responses like touch, so in some plants there will be a swelling of cells by inverting the movement of water into the cells. Otherwise there will be a shrinking of the cells by losing the water out of the cell. These is the responses you need to write down here. Then if you are writing all those points, you will be getting 1 mark also, and for this you will get 1 mark, and for the second part also you will get 1 mark. And next question is, differentiate the movement mentioned about the movement of differentiate the movement mentioned above from the movement of tendrils in a pea plant. So here this is somewhat a higher order question, but I already discussed you about this question during our marathon session. They are asking about to make a distinction between nastic movement as well as the tropic movement. And here you need to write some other points also. Nastic movements means, nastic. One of the example for the nastic movement is thigmonasty. Sorry, I will write here then. 1 minute. I will write here. Okay, now we can make a table and we can make a differences between these two things. Okay, the first is nastic movement. And the second one is tropic movement. Okay, what is the difference? First we can discuss about the examples for these movements. First, just put the examples for these movements. What is the example for the nastic movement? That is thigmonasty. Thigmonasty means touching of our Chui Mui plant. And here they mentioned about differentiate the movement mentioned about from the movement of tendrils. The tendrilar movement, which is about it, that will happen due to the supporting system like a fences or climbers. Okay, so here the term which is used to represent this condition will be thigmotropic movement, thigmotropism. Okay, and what is the differences between these two movements first of all? And when it comes to the case of nastic movements, thigmonasty, they are growth independent movements. They are growth independent movement. But when it comes to the case of tropic movement, they are growth dependent movement. They are growth dependent movement. That means in the case of nastic movement, or like in the case of Chui Mui plant, there will not be any growth because it can be reversible. Okay, what is another point? This is a reversible movement. She is a reversible movement. But when it comes to the case of our tropic movement, once the growth is achieved, that is considered to be the irreversible movement. It is irreversible movement. And what is the answer to? We can include some other points also. And this nastic movement is always, because nastic movement is always contributed by the change in turgor. Or water concentration. But when it comes to the case of tropic movement, which is always because cell division Cell division is a responsible factor for controlling this tropic movement. Okay, and this is the differentiation table you need to draw or you need to write for this question. Then you will be getting full marks. Okay, sir, one question. Hi. Okay. Hi, dear Shubham. Okay, hi. Sir, what set are you showing now? It's a set 1 only, dear. Okay, yeah, I will show the set 3 as well as set 2, don't worry. Okay, now let's back to our next question. Okay. Next question is, what are chromosomes? Just erase all the things first of all. Now we can discuss about our chromosomes. Okay, this question is from Heredity. What are chromosomes? They are asking you to define the chromosomes. What do you mean chromosomes? Chromosomes can be defined as which are the carriers of unit of heredity, that is gene itself, and which are the chromosomes are the visible rod-like structure that can be only visible during the cell division process. If you are writing that, you will be getting 1 marks for this question. And next one is, explain in brief, show stability of DNA content of a species is ensured in sexually reproducing organism. Okay, thank you, DS. Okay, DS, Rahul sir came to this side, and he shot something. But I don't want to disclose that. Is that right, Rahul sir? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Your drawing skills has increased. That's I know that. I know, dear. I'm a good artist also. I'm a good artist. So can you say hi? Okay, dear, hi. How are you? How is the session going? How is the session with Paul, sir? Tell me something. Tell me. So your drawing skill has increased. Meiosis, Keshav, we can discuss about the meiosis. Don't worry. I'll be discussing about that. You know everything. Yes, thank you. I know everything. So I don't know anything. I don't know everything, but I know something. That's why I'm here. Turger, yeah, I will solve every question paper that you needed. Don't worry, Goskor is always with you, dears. Goskor is always with you. Okay, hello. 31/3/2. Okay, don't worry. Biologist, yes, I'm a biologist. I'm proud to be a biologist. Those who want to say to become a biologist in your life, just comment in the comment section. Please comment in the comment section. Those who want to become a greatest biologist in their life, comment it. Hi, sir. Okay, sir, full happy. Yes, John, I'm so happy, dear. Tell my name. Edric. Tell my name, Edric. My Tamil, please, Tamil speak. Okay, SLM, eppadi irukka? Sollungada kanna, eppadi irukka? One of my students who asked to speak in Tamil, Sellam, eppadi irukka? Chellam, it's not Sellam, Chellam eppadi irukka? Sugama irukka? I doubt that. Okay, I have a doubt on that. Okay, tell my name. Do you know me? If you are giving some guess, I will be guessing that. I need some clue. If you are giving some clue, I will be guessing that. Don't worry. If you are giving some clue, I will be guessing that. I will have a guess. Do you know me? Oh, what should I tell? I need some clues. Then I will be guessing. Sir, how much you scored in 10th bots? I scored full A1. I was a studious student. I scored full A1. Nice. Anna, you speak Tamil very well. Okay, thank you, my chello. Thank you. Okay. Your Tamil is cute, kind of, maybe. Okay, thank you. Okay. How are you, sir? I'm doing well. Avocado, the biggest clue. Okay, is that honey? Sir spoke Tamil. Yeah. Set 2, set 3, set 2. Yeah, I will discuss whatever you want. I will discuss everything. Don't worry about that. Sir, full energy. Big fan. Pradham Singh. I don't understand how much out of 500. Okay. Who's that? Okay. Anyway, let's continue our session, dears. Okay, the next we already discussed about the definition of the chromosomes. Now we are going to discuss about the section B of the question number 30. That is, explain in brief how stability of DNA content of a species is ensured in sexually reproducing organisms. Now we are going to discuss about that. Okay, you know about that. It's majorly because of one of the cell division, which is called a reduction cell division. That is simply called. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, first comment session filled with Pulsar fans. Okay, thank you. But before moving on to some funny session, I need your help. Yeah, give the answer to this question. Give the answer to this question first of all. What is the answer to this question? Option B. 1 minute.
What was that?
Yeah. Rahul sir is also here. Rahul sir, do you want to interact with our students?
Actually, I need to see what is happening. Okay, anyway, we can. Which question you are discussing, sir?
Yes, tell me the answer to this question. That is majorly because of its particular division. That is simply known as meiosis or meiosis. Do you remember about that? Okay, there are two types of cell division, namely mitosis as well as meiosis itself, right? Sir, he is sigma. What do you mean? Yeah, I'm sigma. Okay, I'm sigma. Sir, we'll increase our energy. Okay, dear. I will increase my energy. Don't worry. Paul, sir, yes. So here we were discussing about that question, stability of the DNA or stability of our chromosome number, how they are achieving in the sexual reproduction. We know sexual reproduction will be having the combination or fusion of male and female gamete itself. 23 number of chromosomes will be comes from the sperms, as well as 23 number of chromosomes will come from ovum also. By combining this 23 plus 23, there will be the fusion of these chromosomes, and finally they will be forming a diploid number of chromosomes, which is known as 46 number of chromosomes. That will happens during the process of fertilization, since it is a fusion of male and female gametes. So which division is responsible to reduce the chromosome number from 46 to 23 in our germ cells, or especially in our gametic cells or reproductive cells? Which is responsible for that? Tell me, which is responsible for that? Which is? Sir, you know Hindi. Okay. Thoda malum. Thoda malum. What should I do?
But we can understand, right?
Yeah, I can understand because we already studied Hindi till 12th standard. But
Which question you are discussing, sir?
Yeah, I was discussing about 30. Okay, 1 minute. Yeah, 30th question. I was discussing about the 30th question. Yes.
Physics is required for everything.
No. Because you are speaking with biology, you know. Because biology is considered the fundamental of every organism. You are also an organism.
Actually, like when you got studied, you called me, right?
Yeah.
So, like, physicists have got. So
No. I will not agree with this. Because biology, because we always need biology for everything. I know. Okay. It's meiosis. Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, now we are going to discuss about this concept. Yeah. I already explained this concept because in the case of, consider one of the case, in the case of, in every somatic cells, what do you mean somatic cells? The somatic cells are non-reproductive cells, which are simply known as the somatic cell itself. Every somatic cells will be having 46 number of chromosomes, otherwise we can call it as 23 23 pairs of chromosomes, right? But if 46 number of chromosomes are present in egg as well as sperms, what will happen during the fertilization process? There will be the fusion of 46 plus 46 to form 92 number of chromosomes. Is the exact chromosome number present in human beings? Obviously this is wrong, that because human beings always need 46 number of chromosomes in the zygote itself. Because if you're reducing this number of chromosomes into 23 as well as 23, after the fusion we will get 46 number of chromosomes in zygote. So the cell division that is responsible for reducing the chromosome content from 46 number to the 23 number, that is simply called meiosis. That is simply called meiosis or meiosis. You need to explain like this. If you are explaining like this, you will be able to get complete 3 marks. That's my assurance. Okay, hi. Yeah, Kavilan. Okay, Rajila. Okay, thank you. Sir, will CBSE correction will be easy? Yes, don't worry dear. It will be very easy. Don't worry about that. Okay, now we are going to complete our sessions. After completing our sessions, you don't bother about the science. Because next examination, French is coming, Hindi is coming, social science is coming and maths is coming. Just focus on that examination first of all. Okay. Sir, solve one physics question. Okay, I can solve the physics question, but I'm not doing that. Okay. Other than reproductive cells, sir, attached ear lobes, please. Attached ear lobes. What do you mean attached ear lobe? Attached ear lobe is considered to be the recessive character and recessive feature, and free ear lobe is the dominant feature. Okay. Now we can discuss about. Now we reached to the 30th question. Okay. Now we are going to discuss about the next question. Okay, in this part we don't have any questions. And next is, yeah, here it is for another question. Now we can discuss about this question. Okay, 35th question. The question here it is, I have already told you in so many times of the offline as well as online revision session, like you have to focus on the human reproductive system and to understand the structure and the functions of each part of female as well as male reproductive system. And along with that, it's very mandatory to study about the germination of pollen on stigma. Do you remember about the information which I have given during our GoScore revision session? Sir, every nice voice. Okay, very nice voice. Thank you. Sir, very scared about marks. Will they pass? Don't worry, dear. You will pass the examination. Don't worry, you will get good marks. Okay. Sir, very scared about marks. Will they pass? You will pass, dear. Don't worry. Be confident. Be motivated always. Okay. Now, next question is, write the functions of the following parts of human female reproductive system. What is the function of ovary? A pair of ovary is located in human female, and the major function of the ovary. The first function of the ovary is to produce ovum or egg, which is considered to be the female germ cell. And second function of ovary is to produce hormone, which is known as estrogen. You can also start with E, estrogen and progesterone. It's not or and progesterone. Okay, estrogen as well, I'm not writing completely, estrogen as well as the progesterone. And what is the function of fallopian tube? Now we can discuss about the function of the fallopian tube. Fallopian tube is always called oviduct, right? Fallopian tube is always called oviduct. There are two major functions for the fallopian tube. First is the fertilization. The fertilization takes place. The fertilization takes place at oviduct. The fusion of male and female gametes will always occur at the fallopian tube or oviduct. And next one is, next function of the fallopian tube. What is the next function of the fallopian tube? Okay, they will serve as the passage. They will serve as the passage for the transport of ovum. If the fertilization not takes place, we can transport the ovum. If the fertilization it's going to take place, there will be development of zygote. Okay, zygote or embryo. Zygote or embryo serve as the passage for the transport of ovum or zygote or embryo. Yeah, Rahul sir is giving all support for me, you know. He's giving new mic for me. He's a very caring person that I have seen in my life. Okay. So here, serve as a passage for the transport of ovum or zygote or embryo into the uterus. Into the uterus, and from the uterus it will go to cervix and vagina. And this is 2 point you need to mention about the fallopian tube. And next one is uterus. Uterus is a region. Uterus is a region where implantation. Implantation. What do you mean implantation? Implantation means attaching of the embryo into the walls of the uterus, which is called implantation. That means implantation, uterus is a muscular organ which make a suitable condition for implanting the embryo. That is the first point you need to mention. And the second point you can mention here, it is the complete development of the fetus, complete development of embryo into fetus will be takes place in the uterus itself. When the development of process completes during the after the 9 months, there will be vigorous contraction and relaxation of the muscles of the uterine walls and push the baby forward into cervix as well as finally into the vagina itself. You need to write everything in detail. And next one is state briefly 2 contraceptive methods used by human males. Understand the points, not by human females. It's males itself. Male you can use major 2 methods. The first methods that has been used by the males are condoms. They can use the condoms because condoms are the mechanical barriers that is made up of rubber or lattice that can be worn on the penis to prevent the transfer of sperms from the penis directly into the vagina. And one of the major features of the condoms is the condoms are always giving the combining the other contraceptive methods. Condoms will give more support or more protection than the any other methods to prevent the sexually transmitted diseases. Okay, and next one is, and next you can write about vasectomy. Vasectomy. Okay, vasectomy is done in the case of females. Not females, males. The vasectomy done in the males. Okay. Sir, say my name, Anto. Okay, I'm saying your name, Anto. Okay, dear. Sir, numericals, will they give marks for formula?
So I have seen some of them asking about whether they give marks for numericals by simply writing the equation.
Okay.
Yes, the marking scheme is like that only, right? So like when they wrote the equation for is a 3-mark question, for example, if it is a 3-mark question, let's take an example. Sorry to disturb you, sir.
It's okay.
Actually, yes. Where is the numerical circuit question by there, no? So for this question, so this is question from physics. So the question series combination you will be getting formula as R1 plus R2. So this is a formula for series combination.
And for the parallel 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2.
Okay. 1 by R effective is equal to, 1 by R effective is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2.
Yes.
So by writing this formula, definitely they will
get. They will get the marks. They will get the marks.
Accordingly, the marking scheme will be prepared.
But they will not get full marks. But they will get some marks.
So the part is, so if it is a 3-mark question, definitely half mark will be there for this.
Will be there.
So like that will be the distribution. Is there any other doubt? Just to clear for this.
It's okay. Thank you so much for clarifying this, Rahul sir. Okay, lots of comments are there, sir, because I'm reading everything. Okay.
We can see so many comments over there. Like, I think there are some Hindi native people also.
Yes, because Rahul sir came to me and he was saying that, Rahul sir, just look into the comment section. So how many comments are in the comment section? Just give the reply for the buddies.
Exactly.
Yes, he was saying that. Hello, we can read some of the comments.
Yes, we can. So recent comments as well as just like.
आपका नेम क्या है? Okay. मेरा नाम Paul Thomas है. Okay.
My name is Rahul.
Yeah. But Rahul sir is saying that. Yes.
Okay. Let's see the comments. Like read the comments in the comment box. That will be much better.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. 1 second. Okay. Sorry.
Okay, it's fine.
Okay. So. Sabka name kya hai? Then will the numericals will give marks for formula? Yeah, definitely the answer for that one. Then he is asking the repeatedly Mahi. Okay. I think it's Mahendra Singh Dhoni. The DP is also Mahendra Singh Dhoni. So I think he's a MSD fan.
Yes.
What about you, sir? Are you a MSD fan?
Because I'm somewhat, but okay, I'm more like Virat Kohli,
Okay, King Kohli. Okay, anyway, it's fine. So those who are like fans of Virat Kohli,
yes, please put a comment in the comment section. Those who are a fan base of Virat Kohli.
Okay, sir. I think you can explain it in a way by saying about answer key and its mark. weightage. Yeah, we are actually.
Yeah, we are saying like that because for every points you will get, if the valid points are, you will get half marks or 0.5 marks.
Yes. Then let me see. Is there any other important comments?
Yes.
Sir, please say my names. It is and only, I think.
And I already discussed that. Okay.
So, is there any other important comment? Is there any other important comment?
Yeah.
Solve that question. We are solving, dear.
Yeah, we are about to finish the session, dears. Don't worry about that.
So they are asking about physics 3 marker. So already I think 1 hour before we have solved all the physics questions,
Yes,
right?
physics
So
question.
before that we have solved all the chemistry question.
Yeah.
So once the live is done, you can rewind it.
Because before finishing the live, we have to be here. You can also call Christine, ma'am. We have to be here, and we will be giving a goodbye. After this is now the time to goodbye. After finishing the biology session, we will be there. Chemistry, ma'am, like our Christina, ma'am, Rahul sir, and me also will be there, and we will deal with their comments.
Someone is asking, Rishona is asking like which set was easy.
I think set 1 and set 2 was very easy compared to that of set 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So that's a comment that you have got
But
from
you know,
students.
every set was easy because we were what are the questions which we discussed, everything came in our exam paper itself.
Okay, okay. Then is there any important comment? Please check the food chain question, please. So whether you have discussed food chain question, sir?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So dear.
Yeah, we will discuss about that.
You are going to discuss.
Yeah, I already discussed about one weightage question.
Okay, there is one more.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, he'll discuss it. Don't worry,
don't
he'll discuss it. I think it's Aziz who is asking. I don't know, like how to pronounce it actually. Okay, then
it's fine.
if we write related to question, will they give marks? No. You have to answer that. Unless and until if the question is
Yeah,
not.
because we will not give marks. Okay.
Yeah. Unless and until if the question is like outside syllabus question, they won't give marks.
Yeah, because a correct valuation scheme will be there for the valuation. According to the valuation scheme, you will be getting, if it is for 2 marks, you know, you need the major 4 valid points. If the major 4 valid points are, for each points, you will be getting 0.5 marks. Likewise, 0.5 into 4 itself, you will be getting 2 marks.
Okay, so Aki, AKI, I don't know, like, okay, you can pronounce it as Aki. Yeah. So, good evening, sir. Sir, the food chain MCQ, I believe the answer should be 1 and 3. Could you please clarify, sir?
Okay, 1 minute, I will take it that. Don't worry, I will take it that. Okay. I'm gonna back to that question. Okay. What is that question?
Food chain question?
Yeah, this is the question you were asking, dear. Okay, here I already discussed about that. Which of the following groups do not constitute a food chain? Since I already discussed about it, as per your request, I am discussing this question again. Okay, which of the following groups do not constitute a food chain? That is, okay, here it's not first, because first is constituted by the food chain itself. The grass, snake, wolf. This can be a right answer. Okay, fourth one is a right. Okay, and here, what are the options which are having fourth?
I think you're supposed to zoom it actually.
Okay.
Then only students can read it.
Okay, so here, yeah, the fourth one is obviously right, because grass cannot be taken by snake, wolf and tiger, because they are asking about do not consider food chain. So 4 is the right answer. Okay, and we need to discuss about the combination of the 4, that is whether it is 1 or 2. Okay, 2, plankton, man, grasshopper and fish, because plankton cannot be, because grasshopper cannot take in the plankton. Okay, so 2 and 4 will be the right answer. 2 and 4. 2 and 4. That is option D is the right answer.
Because someone have commented the same answer.
Yeah, 2 and 4. Because you know, in the case of first option, grass can be taken by the rabbit itself. Rabbit can be taken by the lion or wolf and further. So this is a clear indicated question. It's already handed out. And if any question got wrong, you know, don't worry, dears. Because don't worry, don't be confused, or don't be panic, or don't be stressed about the past examination. Because so many examinations are coming, like French, Hindi, and social science, as well as our maths. Just prepare for the examination. Be motivated first of all. That is the first motivation that we can give to every student. Because past is always past. Past is always past. Just focus on the future and just focus on the upcoming examination.
Okay, so actually someone are asking like, sir, please discuss set 3. Actually, yes, maybe they are from India.
Yeah,
like,
we can discuss about that, sir. Okay.
So actually, this is a question paper, dear, for your information we are saying.
Yeah.
So this is a question paper that we are discussing for the question paper who Kuwait students have got.
Yes.
Actually, so maybe the students who attended the exam in India got another set.
Because you know, they already so many people's request about doing the set 1, set 2, set 3.
Okay.
And we can do that. According to possibilities, we will do that. We will definitely do that. Don't worry.
Someone is asking like, sir, please solve physics question. DS
We already finished the physics question. Now
chemistry also done.
Now it's about to finish the science paper.
Actually, Krishna ma'am should hear it. No one asking about chemistry.
Yeah, chemistry.
Biology and physics.
Okay. So shall we continue the session,
Yes,
sir?
yes,
Okay. Thank you, dears. We will be dealing with the questions, don't worry. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, so we were dealing with the state briefly to contraceptive methods used by human females. Don't worry, you can see your Rahul sir as well as the Christina ma'am just before winding up the session. Okay, don't worry about that. So set 2 dihybrid cross, explain. Okay, dear. If I'm getting time, don't worry, I will be explaining about that. Don't worry, don't worry. Okay. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, I'm getting comments here. Set 2. Yellow light, sir, zoom it, said dihybrid cross. Okay, good evening, sir. MCQ food chain, I already discussed about that. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Rahul sir. Rahul sir will become after, before winding up the session, don't worry. Then yellow light deviates more. Yeah, okay. 3 Qs, me also. Okay, now we can discuss about the next question. Yeah, we are about to finish our sessions here. We are about to finish our session. Okay, next we are going to discuss about the or question of this question, that is differentiate between self-pollination as well as a cross-pollination. Okay, and next is identify A, B, C in the diagram given below and write one function of each. Okay, yeah, do you have any doubt, dears? Please put your comments in the comment section. Yeah, me too. I'm having more energy. And why don't you? I'm having more energy. And what about you, dears? I'm having more energy. What about you? Yes, 3 queens. I'm from Lakshadweep. Okay, I love Lakshadweep, dear. I love Lakshadweep. Sir, so you are from Kerala too? Yes, I'm from Kerala. We are Indians, don't worry. Okay. Okay, here, the differentiate between self-pollination as well as a cross-pollination. So what do you mean by self-pollination? Because you need to define it. Okay, self-pollination can be defined as it is a transfer of pollen grains from the anther to the stigma of the same flower of the same plant, which is called self-pollination. And what about the cross-pollination? Cross-pollination can be defined as it's a transfer of pollen grains from the anther to the stigma of the different flower of the same kind of plant, that means of the same species, but because the pollination will take place from one flower to the next flower of the same species, which is called cross-pollination. The agents of the pollinations are wind and insects. Okay, and next one is identify A, B and C in the diagram given below and write one function of each. What do you mean by A? A is called stigma. And what is the function of stigma? Yeah, my handwriting is looking so beautiful, right? Which set is this or set 1? My handwriting is looking so beautiful. Do you agree with my statement? Okay, so here's stigma. What is the function of stigma? The landing platform. Okay, the stigma is considered to be a landing platform for pollen grains. And the germination of the pollen grains will also take place at the stigma itself. And what do you mean by B? You need to mention B as pollen tube. And tell me the function of pollen tube, dears. What is the function of pollen tube? So why don't you speak in Malayalam? Okay, I will speak in Malayalam later, don't worry. Because now we need to consider about all the peoples, because we are having the unity in diversity. So it's better to speak in English than the Malayalam, because our Hindi students are there and our English students are there, our Malayali students are there, and our some other language having students are also there. So it's better to speak in English. Okay, that's why because we need unity. Dears. Okay. Sir, say Malayalam. Okay, I will say that. Set was kind tough. No. Set was not kind of tough. Okay. What is the answer to this question? Pollen tube. What is the answer to the function of the pollen tube? Tell me. Every time I'm speaking something, I'm speaking the content, I'm not getting any responses from you, because you are giving more responses, but you are not giving the responses with respect to the concept. Okay. Yes, one sentence. Yes, I will say that. Okay. നിങ്ങൾക്കെല്ലാവർക്കും സുഖമാണോ? Okay? നിങ്ങൾക്കെല്ലാവർക്കും സുഖമാണോ? I hope you are doing well. That's enough. I spoke Malayalam. Okay. Because you were saying that. Okay, I spoke Malayalam. Yeah, Samira, that's right. Because the function of pollen tube is to transport pollen grain, especially the male germ cell. especially the male germ cell, into the ovary, and from the ovary into the ovule. Inside the ovule, who is there? Inside the ovule, you will be able to see female germ cells where the fertilization takes place. For the traveling of male gametes from the stigma to the ovary and finally to the ovule, where they will meet with the female germ cell is right. Okay, next one is C. What is C in the diagram? Tell me, what is C in the diagram? What is C in the diagram? Tell me the answer to this question. What is C in the diagram? Sir, set 1 was bit of tough, sir. No, dear. Set 1 was somewhat okay. It was okay. Okay. Tell me. I'm not getting an energy from my dear students. So I need the energy from the students. I need the comment in the comment section. First of all, I need a comment in the comment section. Say Malayalam movie dialogue. No, I won't say that. Okay. I won't say that, yes. I will say. Just after finishing this question, I will say. Female germ cell is right because C is represented by female germ cell. C is represented by female germ cell itself. Okay, what is the function of female germ cell? What is the function of female germ cell? Now we need to discuss about the function of female germ cell too. Okay. Female germ cell combined with male gamete, and this fusion is simply known as fertilization. And after the fertilization, zygote will be developed. And zygote start to divide, and finally there will be the development of embryo. Now the female germ cells after the fusion, that will develop into zygote and finally to embryo. Now the embryo is located inside the ovule, and ovule forms a tough cord and finally gradually develops into seed itself. Now the seed is developing inside the ovary. Now ovary develops into fruit heads. So this is the post fertilization changes. Okay, sir, where are you from? I'm from Kerala, especially from Thrissur. Okay. Sir, Natil Evidia. Yes, I'm especially from Thrissur. Okay. And next is, okay. Now we discussed about almost all question, I think. Okay. Okay, now we have one other question also. See what, this is not our cup of coffee. Crystallization, maintenance of all living. Yeah, we need to discuss about one more question too. No, yeah, one more question. Yeah. Do you want to see your Christina, ma'am? Where is she? Do you want to see your Christina, ma'am? Okay, here is the 38th question. Are you seeing this question? The question is, the maintenance functions of all living organisms must go on even when they are not doing anything particular. Even when we are just sitting in a class or even asleep, this maintenance job has to go on. These maintenance processes require energy to prevent damage and breakdown of cells and tissue, which is obtained by the individual organisms from the food prepared by the autotrophs called producers. They are giving that much of lengthiest sentences, but nothing may be in that sentence. That is the ultimate truth. Set 4, sir. Okay, I will do that, dear. Don't worry. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of responses from my dear students. Yes, sir. Good evening. Yes, Kamalation. Good evening. Sir, set 6, sir, please. Okay, I will do that. Don't worry. Sir, set 2 was lengthy and tough. I did not write properly. Don't worry, dear. Don't look into that again. Okay, just focus on the next examination. Okay. Don't be desperate about the examination to which you have already wrote. Okay. Now here the question is, name and define the process which green plants prepare food. Name, define the process by which green plants prepare the food. So now we need to discuss about name the process by which green plants prepare the food. What is the process through which green plants prepare the food? That is simply known as photosynthesis. photosynthesis, that is simply known as photosynthesis. Then how can you define the photosynthesis? How can we okay, Gahan, hi dear, how are you? Okay, what do you mean by photosynthesis? Photosynthesis can be defined as it is a synthesizing of the food materials or carbohydrates by the green plants by utilizing carbon dioxide, water, chlorophyll as well as the sunlight. That is simply known as our photosynthesis. The raw materials that are required for the photosynthesis, that is carbon dioxide. We will get carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, and water. We will get water and minerals from the soil itself. And next is chlorophyll, because chlorophyll is a green pigment which is present in our chloroplast of the leaves and plants. Okay, in green plants. And next one is we need sunlight. Okay, we need sunlight. And what is the specialty of the sunlight? Sunlight, the energy from the sunlight will be trapped by chlorophyll which is present in the leaf itself. Okay, you need to write everything in detail. And next one is write the chemical equation which are involved in the above processes. Okay, write the chemical equation. How are you going to write the chemical equation? 6CO2 combined with 6CO2 combined with, say along with me, 12H2O. 12H2O that gives in the presence of chlorophyll and sunlight. Chlorophyll and sunlight, there will be the formation of C6H12O6 which is called glucose. Okay, along with the glucose, 1 minute, I'm gonna erase it. Along with the glucose, there will be the formation of 6O2 plus 6H2O, right? Yes, 6O2 plus 6H2O. Okay, this is the correct equation mentioned in your textbook. And some of the peoples may wrote like 6CO2 plus 6H2O gives chlorophyll in the presence of sunlight, C6H12O6 plus 6O2 avoiding 6H2O. That is also right answer. Okay, that is also right answer. Don't worry about that. Sir, I can't understand why. Sir says super. Okay. Now in Kuwait only one set question paper. No, set 2 and set 3 were also there. And next is, okay, next question is, okay, now we can discuss about our part. Okay, state in proper sequence the events occur in synthesis of food by desert plants. Okay, and which are the processes? I am not writing that processes. You need to write 1 point like, yeah, 1 point like first, in the case of desert plants called xerophytes or desert plants. Desert plants, they will not open their stomata during the night, during the daytime to prevent the loss of water or the transpiration. For that, they will be having another strategy, because if they are not opening the stomata during the during the daytime, how will get the carbon dioxide from the atmosphere? For that, they will have another strategy, like they will be opening their stomata during the night time, and they will trap the carbon dioxide. They will trap the carbon dioxide, convert this carbon dioxide into a stable component, and stable component which is simply called malate, or we can call it as malic acid, and that will be stored inside the leaves itself. When during the daytime, when the sunlight is available, the sunlight will be trapped by, the sunlight will be trapped. The energy from the sunlight will be taken by chlorophyll. And what is the process which is going then? Because this chlorophyll, what they do, they will trap the energy, because light energy by the sunlight, chlorophyll, and they'll convert this light energy. They will convert this light energy into chemical energy, first of all. Okay, and next what they do is, after the conversion, they will split the water molecules to form H plus, I'm not balancing the equation, H plus as well as oxygen molecules. And in third step, using this proton molecules, they will do the reduction reaction. They'll do the reduction reaction to form our C's. I'm not balancing the equation. C6H12 O6. C6H12 O6. They'll be forming the glucose molecules. This is the correct order you need to mention regarding this question. And next question is, okay. And next question, 1 minute. Are you exhausted, yes? Are you exhausted? Now we are only dealing with the last question from the biology. Sir, social studies, okay. Yeah, please comment in the comment section. Set 6, sir, please. I'm getting up more comments. Okay, please put a comment in the comment section, yes. Please show your love, care, affection towards the Girls Scout faculty by putting some hearts or symbols in the chat box or comment section. Yeah, I'm getting lot of love, care and affection. Okay. No, sir. One more question. Could you please call Christina ma'am also? Okay. Hi, sir. ABC Workbase. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Okay, hi. Okay. Please comment in the comment section, please. I didn't write it. Okay, it's fine. It's fine, dear. It's fine. Completely fine. I can understand. Okay, completely fine. How's my energy level? Tell me, how's my energy level? I love it, sir. Okay. Sir, tell hi, Chellam. Okay, Chellam, how are you? Okay. Because, do you want to see your Christina ma'am now? Yeah, come here. Here is Christina ma'am. You have already seen your...
Hello. Were you waiting for me?
Because
Hello.
they are enjoying biology session, you know.
So, why did you invite me to this session? Just to insult me? Just to insult chemistry, to be specific?
Say you from which state? Kerala.
No,
you're asking
it's
about
out of the world. It's not from this world. I know.
Sir, are you Tamil? Sir, not at all Chellam, I'm not at all Tamil. Oh,
Indians.
Yeah, we are Indians actually.
No, it's not from
Chellam,
this
eppadi
world.
irukku sugama irukka?
Nalla irukku.
Dinner passed. Okay.
Pa?
No, sorry. I made a mistake.
Alright, so what's going on over here? I'm not getting any idea.
Because after discussing this question, we will be having a wind-upping session.
Okay,
Don't worry.
yeah,
Stay
definitely,
wait here because
definitely.
let me finish this question.
Okay.
One more is that.
Yeah, one more. Yeah, it's an easy question. After finishing this question, we together, come. We together will give a message, dears. Don't worry. We together will give a message. Okay.
Likewise, once max exam is also done, we can.
We can do that. Don't worry.
Satyam sir, Anila ma'am.
Anila ma'am and
Yeah,
Pooja ma'am.
Pooja ma'am.
Everyone is waiting for you. And those who
Nandini ma'am as well.
Nandini ma'am.
Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
Nandini ma'am. So many faculties are there. Yeah, we can stay here and just click it. You can take our photo because we are science faculties here. You can take our picture. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Let me finish this question. After that, we will be having a motivation session for the students. Okay. Just wait. Please be waited.
Okay.
Now, here, let's explain given reasons what happens in this rate. Advisor grain plants will prepare food during the cloudy weather. You need to write that there will be the rate of photosynthesis will decreases. Otherwise, there may be no chance for the photosynthesis. Likewise, you can explain. And second one is, ma'am, Christina, ma'am. Did she go? Because I'm going to finish this. Okay. You can go ahead. Okay. And then stomata get blocked due to dust. Okay. If the stomata is blocked due to dust, because opening of the stomata is very essential for transporting the gases. And if the stomata is no longer open, what will happen? The carbon dioxide will not be entered, and carbon dioxide is very essential for carrying out the photosynthesis. So rate of the photosynthesis will decrease, otherwise there will not be any photosynthesis. So we already finished our every session. I completed the discussion regarding all the concepts. of biology. First, the session was taken by your favorite Christina ma'am. She was dealing with the chemistry, and next one was taken by our Rahul sir from the physics department. Now we are in one frame. Okay.
Yes, what do you want to say?
Yeah, because we can say something. We can say something. Don't worry.
Thank you so much for listening to us till
I think it's almost
from
more than 2 hours, right?
More than 2 hours. And you know one thing, sir, I want to tell you that they are somewhat demotivated after completing the examination, because some of the people say, sir,
What's the purpose, like getting demotivated?
because you know,
only some
yes,
people
some mistakes, because some errors
some
will be
silly
there.
mistakes, from the chemistry itself. Someone asked, like, what if we don't draw the diagram, ma'am? So it's all done. You don't have to worry about that again. Just focus on the next exam. That's maths. So just keep on
They
focusing.
have
French exam,
okay,
social
okay.
exam, mathematics exam.
After that, we have the main subject, which is maths.
வணக்கம் மக்களே. Okay, வணக்கம். வணக்கம் dears. Science continue. Science. Okay, science I'm for sure. Okay. Sir, please say வணக்கம் da. வணக்கம் da. Okay, வணக்கம் da. Okay. So here we are giving a motivation that don't be demotivated at any stage of your life, because it's a part of your life. Okay, and you just prepare for the next examination. If you might have done some errors, but that may not
Human
decide your
errors, it's
fate.
totally
Okay,
fine.
just focus on the next examination. And sir, do you want to say something?
No. Same thing I want to, like, those who have committed silly mistakes, like, don't be stuck on that.
Yeah, because we need to progressively think about
should
that.
move on,
Yeah,
move on,
we
move
should move on in our life. Yes, we are always here to support you.
Yes.
Okay, GoScore faculties, all members are there to support you. You should stay tuned with GoScore Learning Center or the channels itself, because we will be giving more videos and we'll be uploading more questions also. So stay tuned with us for always. Thank you so much for all the love, care, affection that has given by yourself. And do you want to say something?
Yes, that's it, and all the best for the future exams. Do well, and we trust you guys. So, like, we trust. Just trust yourself.
Okay, now we
first,
can.
okay?
Now we can.
And
Yeah,
we
tell me.
can wind up,
Yeah,
right?
and we can say one thing until we meet you again.
Okay.
Bye bye, and stay tuned with GoScore. Until we meet you again. Bye bye from GoScore Learning, and stay tuned with GoScore.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, bye bye.